So good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of School of Commerce, Bhatia University, and on behalf of all the organizers, I take it as an immense pleasure to welcome our resource person, Mr. Amanda Kumar sir. We welcome you, sir, and we welcome all the other participants. So here is a short brief note of Mr. Amanda Kumar sir. Mr. Amanda Kumar sir is a digital specialist, and he also offers professional training and speaks frequently on digital marketing, search engine optimization, success principles, and leadership skills for students and entrepreneurs. He has helped hundreds across India to establish their business career potentiality in digital arena. He is a successful entrepreneur and renowned speaker whose knowledge span across the globe. He holds 6.5 years of corporate experiences with leading IT corporate firms like Accenture, CSS Corp, and Amazon. CSS has awarded him twice as the Best Performance of his quarters and prestigious CAT Achievers Award. Amazon awarded him Extra Mile Award and Responsible Social Citizen Award during his tenure. So we welcome you, sir. We welcome all the other participants. Welcome to day 2 of International Digital Marketing Phase 1. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for the warm, welcome, Ms. Snega Jayalakshmi. So
Thank you,
it's really
sir.
happy to be a part of this particular phase, the International Digital Marketing Program, organized by the Commerce Department of Bharatiya University in combination with MHRD and RUSA project. It has been a very successful project that has been happening, and I would really have to thank the complete team who is actually taking participation in the whole show, including the participants and primarily the organizers who are working, as a team, both on virtual and also on a physical meeting. That's really need to be appreciated. I would like to start this particular session with a word of appreciation to the whole team who is actually spending time here to help hundreds and hundreds of people to become knowledgeable in the upcoming highly profitable business that is happening right now, which is called as a digital marketing, right? Lots of people know about digital marketing as a source of internet program, internet. So everybody knows about what is internet. But basically, that is what is the backbone of the whole show, right? Today, you and me are connecting in this particular platform by taking the advantage of the internet platform. Okay, so that's really a wonderful opportunity. Let us thank the technology, the company, and also the whole staff member of Bharatiya University who is taking up this pain even during this COVID situation. Like I've been with them from the day one when this MHRD's RUSA project has been started. I'm really happy, excited to be a part of the whole show. I just contribute somewhere around 5 to 6% in the whole program, and the effort put forth by Mr. Shiva, Sneha, and also Sumati Madam and the whole management staff is really highly applaudable and very interesting. Needs to be appreciated at the right moment. Okay. There are lots of people who are even taking my contact number, getting in touch with me on a WhatsApp chat, asking me some doubts and clarifications. And I feel so excited and happy to help people to resolve their queries whenever they have. And that is my primary intention too. So thank you so much once again, Snega. And let me move on with this topic, gentlemen. So today I'm going to handle a couple of topics. One is basically called the search engine optimization, SEO. And the second phase topic is probably the website creation. And it's website creation. So basically the whole show will be talking about creating a website. Okay, so I'll be moving this website creation topic in the later phase of today's session. Okay, SEO, a search engine optimization, is basically the vast topic. Let me try to give the cream version of search engine optimization practices and also the information. So end of this program, the document which I am creating right now will be shared to you through the organizers. Okay. I've never shared the documents to any of the programs earlier, but from now on, I'll be sharing the document to other people. so thank you so much. And couple of requests. So everybody is on mute. That is really awesome. Okay. So whenever there is a need, if there is a doubt, you are most welcome to release your mute and raise a question. But the only deal is put yourself on the silent background. So that will be a really great. You can also share your question to the organizers as a chat form. They can collate the questions and they can help you to raise this particular questions, and I can help you to give you an answers also. Okay, so myself, Amada Kumar, and I'm a digital marketing trainer by choice. Okay, and a motivational speaker again by chance. There have been several people who have given us this particular opportunity, and learning this digital platform by self using trial and error method has given me such amount of knowledge to make sure that I can clarify any of the doubts we are facing as a beginner. I can come down to your knowledge level and I help you to better understand the stuff, and that will be of great appreciation. Okay, it will be of great use to you. Okay, so in between the whole show, interaction is very important, and I really appreciate if somebody can connect with me, answer my questions, interact it, and make the whole show more interactive. That will be highly appreciated. Most probably, we'll be having a max 5 to 10 minutes of break. Once we have a first 1.5 hours of timing is gone, then we will move on from there. Okay. So, just a small introduction about me by myself. That myself, Amudha Kumar, and I'm the co-founder of Digital Marketing Training Institute, Light Mentors, which is headquartered in Chennai. Okay, I'm a finished product of Sainik School, Amaravati Nagar. So, the Ministry of Defense undertaking, and Parks College, Chinnakarai. I did my BSc Computer Science in Parks College, Chinnakarai, which is affiliated to the proudest organization, the Bharatiya University. Having been worked with 6.5 years of being into corporate life, I have tasted the life of village, I have tasted the life of poverty, I have tasted the life of comfort and also the knowledge. Now, moving from selling my time or trading my time for money, which means I gave my time to somebody to generate revenue, to offering opportunity to people and to help businesses grow and enlighten people's knowledge on digital. This is a pure transformation. So why I'm giving this introduction is because, like, if I can do it, anybody who is taking as an advantage of this particular platform can also do it is the claim. Okay, I'm 100% open for questions and I'm flexible to give you answers based on your understanding level. Okay, so I'm sure you'll be paying attention to this, and this knowledge you are going to gather today can give you a greater impact on the next effort that you're going to put in. Okay, having been said this, so let me try to move on. I'm going to present my screen. Okay, and I will give you this information. If there is any technical issue that you are unable to see my screen or something like that, I literally want you to highlight this by releasing a mute and raising a message. Something like that. I'm going to create a plain documentation. I just need somebody to give me a confirmation that is my screen. A message of yes will be really appreciated.
Yes, sir.
That's really great. Wonderful. Okay, let me make it into full form. Search engine optimization. Okay, you can also consider it as an introduction to search engine optimization or SEO, whatever it may be. Okay, so this particular concept of search engine optimization, I am going to help you define what it is basically. And once you understand the stuff, that can help you a lot in proceeding further. Okay, the one claim that I would like to say here is, like, this 2.5 to 3 hours of session is not going to make you an expert, but this is going to be the base for making your knowledge expertise in the whole show. Okay, now search engine optimization, SEO. Okay, let us try to understand what is a search engine, what is an optimization, what is SEO, and also how do we use this, what are the different types of SEOs are available, and how do we do that, and all the stuff. And the later section I'll be discussing about creating a website and making use of the website to promote the content and grow your business. Okay. End of the day, we need to drive visitors to our business and increase visibility and generate revenue out of it. That's the goal. Okay. So let me type here. Search engine optimization. Okay. SEO. Let me try to define this. I'm going to use a technology called voice typing. This is the best technology which I use every time. Okay. Search engine optimization is a process of taking the advantage of the features and functions available in a search engine platform to increase the visibility of a brand, product, or a service that helps to increase the turnover of the business. Now, this is the definition in my personal understanding, in simple terms of my own English, whichever I have. So this is the definition that I can give it here. Okay, so search engine optimization, we call in short as SEO, is a process of taking advantage of the features and benefit of the features and the functions available inside and make visibility for your product or services or your businesses. Okay, so once people come to know about what is your product or what is your business is all about, automatically you are going to have a more visitors coming into your website, and that visitors will convert into a business or a lead, and from there you can increase your revenue. So that is the goal. Lots of organizations, they want to get visitors coming through search engines, okay, for free. That is called organic visitors. Okay, so help me, okay, understand what is search engine first. At the first slot, we will understand what is a search engine. Then we will understand what is the optimization is all about. After that, how are we going to take the advantage of the search engine platform? Okay, so search engine. When I say search engine, let me try to say what is a search engine. Okay, is there anyone who can give me an insight about what is a search engine? Let us move from the particular understanding. Is there anyone? What is a search engine? Any idea? Okay, I got a message there. Okay, let me try to check it out. Oh, it is just an yes, sir. That's really great. Okay, as I've already requested, anybody who can release their mute and participate, that will be a great appreciation, in my opinion. Okay, only condition, no background noise. Okay, so what is a search engine? Anybody else answer? Okay, anyone who
Google
can?
is a search engine.
Can you please come again?
Google is a search engine.
Oh, Google is a search engine. That's really great. So that is an example of search engine. I appreciate that. But what do we understand by a search engine? What do you understand by a search engine?
Where we get the informations of everything.
Oh, we get the information of everything. I appreciate that. I appreciate it because you said about we get the information about everything. At least you did not say you get everything from search engine. That's really great. So it's very specific. And what you said is right. We get information about everything. That's really great. Wonderful. Any other answer that somebody needs to add here? Okay. We get information about everything. Okay. So let me take the output from your side. Then I will give you my insights. Gentlemen, anybody else who wants to share about what is a search engine? Anyone? So program that searches for and identifies terms in a database that corresponds to keywords or characters specified by the user, used especially for finding particular sites on the World Wide Web. That's a wonderful Google search, Mr. Sindhu Kumar. Okay, I appreciate that. This is exactly right, is what I can also say. That's the definition. I appreciate it. Okay, so let us have a deeper look into what is this. Okay, what this particular paragraph is trying to say. A program that searches for, which means a program is, which means like which is already created, okay, that is searches for and identifies items in a database, which means database means list of products, collection of information is the, you call it as a database, okay, that corresponds to a keyword or a character specified by the user. Awesome. See, that corresponds to the keyword or a character that is specified by the user, used especially for finding a particular sites on the world wide web, which we call it as internet. Okay, so Google is one such example like this. We go here, okay, so program, okay, that actually, takes the information from the database corresponding to the words used by the user. Okay, let me go out and search like this now. Realme Pro, I think, but Realme Pro, but because the one which I recently bought one, can you see? So which there in my ears. Okay, so Realme Bud Pro. So when I hit search, this is what he's trying to say. Okay, a search engine is going to give us the information related to what we are searching. Look at this one. The statement exactly saying specified by the user. See, I am the user. I specified something here, Realme Pro Buds. Okay, and it is finding a particular site on the World Wide Web. So this is a database. Now this is finding the website in the World Wide Web, and it is giving information to me. And Google identified, see, 147 lakhs result in 44 seconds. Not sorry, 0.44 seconds. Okay, so it delivers the result faster. Okay, so whatever the definition that is given, okay, so it gives us everything, and also based on the user's query, the results are being displayed. Is there any other gentleman who has given information here? Okay, Vasundhara Devi has said such results. Great. So such results is one such option. Okay, Mr. Dawal Bhatt has said Bing site like that which refer us to other websites help us to find the data we search. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dawal Bhatt, for taking time to read this and send to me. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add it here. If you pay attention now, I'm taking information from you people. You are making my task very simple. Thank you so much. Okay, so Bing, okay, site like that. So there is a website called Bing, and the website like this is, helping us to find out other websites, okay, and the data related to this. Okay, that's really great. So I'm taking this information from you people. Okay, again, I encourage you people to be more interactive so that you don't even feel the 3 hours is gone. Okay, great. So Google is a search engine. Ranjan Bhattacharya, thank you so much. Yes, Google is a search engine. Example of a search engine. Dawalbath again. So one more search engine. That's really great. Okay, now let me come to this point and tell you what is a search engine from my opinion, how I have understood this one. Okay. Search engine is a software program that is designed to deliver highly relevant, most useful information to the users in a shorter period of time. Okay, so this is how I understand what is a search engine means. This is in my terms. Okay, so it's not about there is a definition like nomenclature of like search engines and other stuff. So there is no standard which is being maintained to tell about this definition. Based on how I use this one and what is a search engine is all about is what I'm giving it here. It's a software program that is designed to deliver most useful, okay, highly relevant. That is the first thing. Highly relevant, okay, most useful information to the user in a shorter period of time. Okay, so there are three major elements here: relevant, useful, and shorter period of time. Okay, shorter period of time. You can consider search engine as like a supermarket or a restaurant or a shop where you go ask something, the server will come and give you. Now you understand what is a server is all about. Okay, a server will come and give you. Okay, the same thing. You go to a shop and you ask for a cup of coffee, and if the waiter is coming and giving you, or the server is coming and giving you, let me say Horlicks. Okay, you'll be feeling very happy, right? Very excited. Is that so? Right? No.
No.
You ask for a cup of coffee, and the server has to come and give you a cup of coffee, right? That too immediately. You ask for a coffee, and he gives you. He ends up giving you cold coffee. How do you feel like that? How many of you understood what I'm trying to say? You ask for coffee, and the person comes and gives you cold coffee, which means like he is such that much, faster in serving the food. Is that? Nobody likes delayed results. Everybody wants to have a quicker results. Okay. Why do maximum people don't go to the government-based banks or the post office? Because the service time is very less, right? So they don't give us immediate result. Nobody wants to be a part of it. And why there is a private network doing really good on the other aspect by considering productivity and all this stuff? Yes, the immediate response. It's very important. Correct. So highly relevant, most useful information that is delivered to the users in a shorter period of time. So it is a software program. Okay. Search engine is a software program. Okay. So that is already developed, and there are different organizations who owns it. Okay. It works completely based on the internet. Okay. And few examples. Two examples of search engines are. Okay, can somebody come out with this one? So number one is Google is what I know. Bing is what I know. Okay. Any other search engines you have?
Yahoo.
Yahoo is there. Yeah. Yahoo is a wonderful application. Okay. Any other search engines here? Any other search engine? Google, Yahoo, Bing. Anything else? Okay. Yandex, DuckDuckGo. Okay, Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. Okay, so there are several search engines available, and if you want to know about who are those, okay, so list of search engines. Let me go very generic. Okay, and if you see here, okay, so there are 12 best search engines which is given by one of the website. Okay, let's not worry about who are those websites are. So one of the websites, so one website has given the information about this. And number one is Google, Bing, Yahoo, Baidu, AOL, Ask.com, Excite.com, DuckDuckGo. Now, within a couple of minutes, we came to know about some new products. Okay, we have something called AOL. Okay, so we have, what is that used in Russia? So that is Yandex. Okay, so just now we saw one. What is that? DuckDuckGo was already figured out. Baidu, okay, which is used in China. Okay, so Baidu is yet another search engine. Okay, now just to give you a small experience, you know about Google. Okay, now let us see what is Yahoo. So you visit yahoo.com, and yahoo.com will have a collection of websites. Yahoo.com, right? So this is how the Bing.com looks like. Earlier you had a look at Yahoo. Now we are saying Bing. Okay. Now let us see Yandex, which is highly used in Russia. Okay, Yandex. Okay, at another search engine. Okay, DuckDuckGo, which claims that DuckDuckGo is highly safer. Okay, it's highly safe, and it does not track what you search. That's what it says. DuckDuckGo. Okay, so we have one more thing called Baidu, which is used in China. Okay, Baidu. B-A-I-U. Baidu. Okay. This is used in China. Okay, as for the okay, it's not allowed me to visit also. That is immaterial. Okay, cool. So, few examples of search engine. Now we know what is a search engine. The purpose of a search engine is to take the information from the database and give it to the people whom the is asking. Okay, where do you see such a behavior? Is there any other place in your real-time life where you go and ask something and people will come and give you? Where you have seen this? Okay, there is one more gentleman who has added more value to this. Dr. Ranjan says it's Yahoo, Mozilla Firefox, and Google. That's really great, Mr. Ranjan. Okay, so you have added some more values here. Okay, let me add it here. Okay. Yahoo, Mozilla, Firefox, and Google. Okay, so Yahoo is already there, so I will remove this. Okay, Google is already we have added, so I will remove this. Now we have Mozilla Firefox. Okay, so for your information, Mozilla Firefox is a name of the browser and it is not a search engine. Okay, so Firefox is developed by Mozilla. So Mozilla Firefox is a browser, internet browser. Now, just to help you understand, Google owns an internet browser called Chrome. Like this, different companies own a different internet browser. Microsoft organization owns an internet browser called Internet Explorer or Edge. Okay. Now, Google owns a browser called Chrome. There is a browser called Opera. Okay. There is a browser called what is that? Very recently, it was even blocked actually. UC browser. So there is a lot. Okay. So what Mr. Ranjan has said is basically called a browser. So internet browsers. Browser. So the name itself says browsing. Okay, browsing means going through or skimming through the content. So internet browsers. Okay, so if you look into this one, the different browsers you see. Okay, so like this. So here is the list of different browsers. Okay, so we have it here. If you look at the logo, so this is Internet Explorer, this is Opera, this is Chrome, this is Firefox, and this is Safari. Okay, there are lots of internet browsers available. Browsers are the only source of visiting internet-based content. Okay. Thank you, Rajan, sir, for sharing your insights. Okay. So Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, DuckDuckGo, AOL, and Voido is what we have. So this is basically a search engine. So what I'm trying to understand here is there any other place in your location or in your real time where you have seen this kind of activity where you go ask something and people give you some information or a product? Is there anywhere you have experienced this? Any place or a location? Can anybody share your insights? In your real time life, you have always gone ahead and asked something and people have given to you. Anywhere? Any idea?
So what about Amazon?
Which one, sir? Only in torrent?
Amazon and Flipkart?
Amazon and Flipkart. So they are e-commerce portal. Okay, they are basically the connection between the manufacturer and the retailer and the consumer. So that's basically e-commerce portal. That's a website basically. Amazon and Flipkart is a website.
Sir, my doubt is whether Amazon and Flipkart also can be considered as a SEO, since even through voice by 2022, it is considered that most of the search engine is going to be through voice recognition. Even just you tell the product and it will be displayed on the top. For example, when you search something, the product in the Google, the Amazon and Flipkart comes on the top. That something different. I understood. Whether can we consider that specifically for Amazon, Flipkart, like an e-commerce platform, as an SEO, since they have their own websites, they have their own apps, all those things. Can we consider this as an SEO?
I would say no, because SEO is not a product, number one. SEO is a practice. Okay. SEO is a best practice. There is nothing called a product called SEO. No. SEO is a best practice. And nobody owns this. That's the biggest thing. Even Amud Kumar has his own website. I cannot call myself as such engine. You're getting a point? Right? So I can also develop an application just using a free portal. Yes, I can have an option. I can create my own content. I can upload it by myself. My business runs through my website and optimization technique. Okay, so I would like to help you understand that SEO is not a product; it is basically a service. Okay, so that is required for any website to get its visibility. Basically, SEO is a free marketing practice, is what I can tell you right now. But you'll be able to understand this concept a little later. Okay, but I'm just looking for an answer. Okay, Vasundhara, thank you so much. You have given me an answer. Is all about shops. Great. Now, when Vasundhara says it is a shop, now this is the same concept which I'm trying to say, right? A search engine is like a shop. A search engine is like a shop where you ask something, people give you what you want. Now tell me, if a search engine is like a shop, who are all these people? Can anybody give me an answer? If search engine is like a shop, and who are all these people? Any idea?
Products.
Can you still refine it? If search engine is like a shop, these people are the shop owners, are the retail outlet. You are getting a point? These are the shop owners or the retail outlet point. Who owns Google.com? Google owns Google.com. Bing owns Bing.com. Yahoo owns Yahoo.com. Correct. Now, you know what do these people do? These people maintain the list of websites which are actively, working and giving services to people. So whenever people search about any information related to the product, these individual search engines will take and give it to people. Let us take an example of a soap. Okay, so I am going to give you a small comparison to help you understand what is this. Okay, let me consider the shop name is Google. In our traditional practice, we will consider this shop name is Reliance Fresh. Okay, so there is a shop named Google in internet. So there is a shop named Reliance Fresh near my home. There is a shop named Bing in my same street, and I can relate that one to my day-to-day life of, let me say, more store. Okay, so the venture of Tata Group, Tata Group. Okay, now there is another shop called Yahoo. Let me consider this shop as any other supermarket, basically. Okay, so let me make it as very generic supermarket. Okay, like this. Okay, and I also make yet another shop Yandex name in the same street. Let me put some local name, for example, Satish, market. So like this. Okay. Now there is another shop also. Okay, let me stop from this one. So just I want you to visualize or relate yourself to the same practice. Google is a shop where you go search something. Google is going to give you. If you want, you can pay money and buy it. Number one. Bing is like a shop where you go search about something. If you want, you make a payment online and buy it. So like Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, DuckDuckGo, AOL, Baidu are like a shop where each shop will have their own list of products. Google will have websites related to whatever the things which we are searching. At the same time, you go to Reliance Fresh, they may have a common soap, they may have Synthol soap, they will be having a Dettol, they will be having a little, any kind of soap they'll be having. And to our surprise, even more store also will have the same set of products there. Even supermarket will also have the same set of products. Satish market also will have the same set of products. But the thing is, availability will differ. If Reliance Fresh has got some products, most store may not have the inventory of the product, but doesn't mean that most store is not selling it. So everybody will be selling a soap or a product or services, but based on their inventory. The same way, okay, you go to google.com. Okay, you go to google.com and you search about a product called Amudha Kumar. That is my name, obviously, as a trainer, right? Amudha Kumar, and if you enter, you end up seeing Amudha Kumar's local business listing and also my websites coming in. This is with respect to Google, as I've already said. You go to Reliance Digital and ask about a common shop, it is available. You also go to Yandex, or you also go to the nearby more store and also ask for the common shop. It is still available. So now this is Google. So now I go to yahoo.com. And inside yahoo.com, I go out and search about the same product. And even yahoo.com also has the information about the same product. So there is one website that is available inside Google, another website that is available inside Yahoo also. Right? And I go to another website called Yandex. Basically, it is used in Russia, but I'm not sure whether Yandex is indexing amudkumar.com, because amudkumar.com is targeting people in India. It also has my website inside. So if you have a look at this one, okay. At the same time, I can also go to DuckDuckGo and see is there a website being added inside. Okay, so it is even giving the auto suggestions. Okay, so the content is available inside, DuckDuckGo.com also. So it has images, it has the content, it has my YouTube videos. Now see, my website of amudakumar.com is available inside Google, Yahoo, Yandex, and DuckDuckGo. Which means if I am like a hammam soap, I'm sold in the Reliance Press, I'm sold in more store, I'm sold in local shops, and also so different places. Now, what does it mean? Every search engine is creating a list of websites and offering to people whenever they search. And the beauty is when somebody searches about Amuda Kumar in Google, they don't give something very irrelevant answer. They always give highly relevant answer. If you have a doubt, go and type this and see how many words are used. 24 results are used here. Okay, approximately 34 results without space. And you search for Kumar, 33 results are coming in. Right? When somebody searches about Amuda Kumar and Google displays something related to Bala Kumar, that is irrelevant, right? So obviously, so it is very important to display relevant information to the people. And all these search engines are designed to display highly relevant, most useful information to the user. This is basically called a search engine. Okay, so it's a software program. If you have a website, you can also start your own website and make your website come inside this particular search engine platform. In order to bring your website displayed in the search engine platform, the process that we follow is what we call it as a search engine optimization. Now, I have defined you what is a search engine. Now, I'm going to define you what is an optimization. Again, I'm going to take the insights from you people. Can anybody tell me what is optimization means? Anyone here? What is optimization means? Any insights? I'm going to take it from there. What is optimization? Yes, Mr. Sandil, can you please come again?
Maximum utilization.
Maximum utilization. Okay, great. So the action of making the best or most effective use of a situation or a resource is called optimization. Thank you, Vasantara, for the beautiful Google search and the right answer shared here. Okay. So this is the meaning of it basically. So optimization means the action of making the best or most effective use of a search engine, and not only search engine, about a product. Action of making the best or most effective use of a situation, a resource is called optimization. That's really great. Okay. Any example out there? Can somebody give any example for optimization? Any example from your own opinion, your own understanding? Anyways, I am going to give you, obviously. Anything from your side?
This cost minimization and profit maximization.
Can you please come again, someone? Yeah.
Cost minimization, sir.
Cost minimization is one of the SEO, optimization practices. Okay, thank you. Okay. Any other answer? You can even send me a text message, gentlemen. Yeah. You can even send me a text message. Okay. Text message. Okay. SMO. That's basically social media optimization. Okay. That's an example of social media optimization. Now, what I'm trying to say is, what is any example of optimization? My website? Yeah. That is optimized for search engine. Yes. But what I'm trying to understand is like example of optimization. Anyway, I'm going to give you the examples. But anything from your side? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, profit optimization. Yes, I know it's a profit optimization, but example of optimization. Okay, let me come to the point with my opinion, how I have understood as optimization. The action of making the best or most effective use of a situation or a resource. Now look at this one. Situation, resource. It's called optimization. We all are in a pandemic situation, and we are taking the advantage of the pandemic situation to connect over internet to make most effective use of the current situation. Yes or no? How many of you understood what I'm trying to say? Right? We are unable to gather together physically. Correct? We are unable to gather together physically. So we are taking the advantage of this situation and a resource called online video calling application, right? Google Meet. and we are using it the best and most effective method. What we are doing right now is basically optimization of a situation or technology. How many of you are with me? Correct? Great. So the people who are like raising their hands. Awesome. So the example what we do here right now is basically the best optimization technique. Okay. I will give you a better example for optimization technique again. Making the best use of the effective method. Okay, I'm going to redefine the same thing. Okay. There are two types of optimization in the digital marketing arena. One is called search engine optimization, another one is called social media optimization. So now I'm going to redefine this one in my own terms. The action of making the best or most effective use of a search engine is called search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. Okay. Now I'm just changing the product name. The action of making the best or most effective use of a search engine is called search engine optimization. Okay. Now the same thing goes to the social media. So let me just give you insights about that one. The action of making the best or most effective use of a social media platform is called social media optimization. Social media optimization. Okay, so just to help you understand. And the social media optimization in short is called as SMO, and the search engine optimization in short is called as SEO. Now we have two different products called the search engine, one more product called the social media. Now when you make the most effective use of a search engine, that practice is called a search engine optimization. When you make the most effective use of a social media platform, that practice is called social media optimization. Hope you got my point. Optimization is like making the best use of something. I'm going to give you a couple of examples that I give it to all my students whomsoever is coming to the session. Number one, right? Optimization practice. Okay. So number one, have you heard about this leech? How many of you know what is a leech? Leech. Yes, leech. What is the leech and what is the property of leech? No, Aditi says no. Okay, Balakrishnan says yes. Okay, that is for different. Anybody can give me define or say what is a leech? Leech. Any idea what is a leech?
So,
Yeah.
so is it that rope were tied to the dog?
Ganesh, can you please again? Can you please be a little
So
bit?
is it the rope that is tied to the dog's neck?
I think your voice is not clear, but anyway, you can just send me a text message. Okay, Bhuvana says it sucks our blood. Mr. Johnny says it sucks the blood. Okay, great. So it is an insect. So to be very frank, okay, it's an insect basically. Okay, so leech. See, this is the image. This is what it is. If you're wondering why I'm showing this leech to you people, now you will be understanding this one a little later. Okay, leech, an insect that has the potential to suck the blood from our body, basically. Right now, there is a technology or a terminology which is used to treat some people that is called a leech therapy. Leech therapy. Leech therapy. If you look into this one, see, this is basically called a leech therapy. And what do they do using this leech therapy? They leave this insect on top of the dead cells or infected skin. So this particular leech will go make a bite, suck the blood, and once it is fully sucking, it will fall down. Now the beauty is, what is the specialty about this insect sucking blood? Okay, it is an insect or it's an animal, whatever we call it as. Yes, Vasundhara, you are right. Without pain. without pain. An insect that bites you without pain, it sucks blood without pain. So we don't need any sedation or doing an operation on people. What does this does? It sucks blood. Now there is a technique to suck blood from human body without causing pain that is used as a treatment without having any operation, without having any knife or needle to stitch. There is no problem at all. Now, naturally, we have a technique to suck blood, that to bad blood from the body without causing pain. That's the deal. Now, why I'm saying this one is because the nature or the property of the insect called leech is like this. Okay, it sucks blood. That's the first nature. Okay, it sucks blood. Number one, the next one is like it sucks blood without pain. Right? No pain. These are the two benefits. Now, this is used to treat a disease in the human body naturally. Correct? The same way in the older times, people use this particular one. Now, land monitor, land monitor. So there is one more animal named land monitor. Okay, it's a type of lizard family. Now, what is the characteristics of this particular animal? Now, it is very strong in holding things. What do people do? They tie a rope around its hip, and they make this land monitor crawl, go above the mountains, above the fort, and they use the rope to climb up the fort. Fort, and also even thieves use that, even soldiers use that. Now, this animal has got this property, so they use this animal to climb up the tall mountains and also the fort and other places where they want to climb. Now, this has got its property, and that's how people use this one, to move it to the next level. Like this, what are we doing here? We are taking the advantage of the characteristics or the property of an animal, of a bird, of a particular one as an advantage. There are people who use pigeon as a messenger, because pigeon has got the particular characteristics of traveling towards a direction and also delivering the product to particular people. They have understood the benefit of it, characteristics of it. There's a dog which has the characteristics of barking at strangers. Now, we all are taking advantage of this and making ourselves beneficial. Now, that is what optimization is. Okay, making the best use of the available resources, preferably without spending money. You grow a dog in a home. Do you think you have to spend money for the dog to grow? No, you just have to feed the food that you eat and extra food that you have to give it to the dog. Leech is naturally available. You don't need to go out and grow it by spending money. All you need to do is go in search of it and take it up. This is basically optimization. Now let us combine about the search engine optimization. Okay, let us talk about the search engine optimization. Okay. Now who can define me? What is a search engine optimization? Obviously, taking the advantage of the services and features of search engine. Search engine has got some features, and we are going to take that particular features as an advantage and help ourselves grow in the industry. This is the goal. Now, having been said this, what is the characteristics of a search engine? That is the next question. What is the characteristics of a search engine? A search engine has got some natural, the characteristics. What is that? Number one, search engine will deliver relevant information to the users. Relevant information. Okay. Relevant information to the query. Number one, before saying this one, okay, what is a search engine as we already discussed? Okay, it is a database of websites. Okay, now users use search engines to why do people use search engine? Why do they use it? Any idea? Okay, thank you, Ranjan. Yeah, thank you. Sundara and Ranjan, thank you for the information. Now we are at the next stage. Okay. What do people do by going to search engine? Find data. Okay. Can we redefine it, Tawalba? Okay. Can you redefine it? Find data. Find data. Any other answer that you can give? We have 94 people, including me. Okay. Search results. Okay. That is the search engine will give us the search results. Okay. Now, so I think I have to request the admin to make sure that all those people who are not participating can, refrain from distributing. There are 94 people, including me, and I'm the only person speaking. Okay, so no interaction. Okay, so have a check at the certification. Okay, I'm just kidding, gentlemen. Okay, so I'm not serious. Okay, now so such results. Okay, data related to input given by the user. So data related to the input given by the users. Great. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Users use search engines to search. They are searching something. It means when people are going ahead and searching something, it means people needs what they are searching. People need what they search. So, how many of you are with me? Tell me. How many of you say yes? Right? How many of you say yes? Okay, you can raise your hand. Right? So, why I'm saying this one is because when people come and search about something, they need it. Okay, they need it. Now, what happens when people come and search in a search engine? They have a different reason why they have to search. They can search information. So, one type of thing is called information keyword. They can search the information. Number two, they can search educational keywords, educational or knowledgeable keywords. Educational or knowledgeable, which means like they want to learn something, so they go out and search. They want to know about a product or a service, information related keyword. And we have one more keyword type called transactional keyword. Transactional keywords. It means people may end up buying a product. Correct? People use a search engine to learn about something. Say land monitor. I want to learn about land monitor. So Google is giving information about the images and also the content related to this land monitor. Okay. So I search about this. This is basically information keyword. And there is something called educational keyword. For example, how to boil water. How to boil water. Okay, if I want to learn, cooking, I need to learn how to boil water. Now, this is basically an educational keyword. How to boil water, how to reset a mobile phone, how to, buy a water bottle, how to, fix the electrical issues. Now, how to. Now, these are all information keywords. There is one more keyword called a transactional keyword. Like as I've already said, right? So, Realme, okay, here, but okay. Realme earbuds, Neo. So this is a transactional keyword. Now, something knows very well. Okay, when somebody is searching about this, they may buy it. So there is an advertisement coming. Can you see? Ads for information keyword. Okay, and also the product-based keyword, which means like the educational keywords. There are no maximum advertisements, right? So no advertisement at all. Now, if you see, there is an advertisement, which means like people are trying to sell also. Okay, now this is a transactional keyword. Now users will use all these three types of keywords online. Okay, and for your understanding, let me try to give you. Okay, for those people who doesn't know what is a earbud Neo. Okay, so they'll search with this keyword. What is Realme Neo Bud? Okay, what is it? What is Realme Neo Bud? Okay, so this is the information keyword. So people want to know about what is this. Okay, now if they want to know about the educational keyword of the same Realme Neo Bud, okay, or they'll be searching something like, okay, how to connect. See, Realme Neo Buds to your smartphone. So this is an educational keyword. Okay, as I've already said. Okay, so there is a transactional keyword, which is basically Realme Neo Buds price. Why somebody is searching about the price of the product? Because they may plan to buy So that's the possibility of buying the product, right? So there is an advertisement being shown. So the same product can be searched with three different intention. One is called information keyword, another one is called educational keyword, and another one is called a transactional keyword. And this is the reason people go out and search. But the common activity is like people will search. That is the reason it is called a search engine. Okay, people will search. That is the reason it is called a search engine. So the property of a search engine, people will search. People will search using a keyword, a word that is used to get their relevant information. Okay, and the second nature is like once people search, the property of the search engine is to show the relevant information to the user, and it also shows the results quickly. Quick results, right? Faster, within 0.5 seconds, 0.4 seconds, 0.6 seconds. Okay, it delivers the result. Okay, and it uses the information like GPS location, okay, account settings location, browser settings, IP address, of the computer. Okay, maps location. Maps. Google Maps. Okay, if you see here, so Google Maps location on your smartphone. Okay, on your smartphone. Okay, and also your browser settings. Okay, so there are several things. It also uses your internet service provider ISP to give you highly customized results for you. Okay, so it will try to give you the information that is highly relevant to you. Okay, we basically call this one as a proxy based data. Okay, search engine works. Search engine depends on proxy based data. Which means when I go and tell search engine that hey, myself Amada Kumar and I'm hailing from Theni district. Okay. Now when I say I'm from Theni, I'm staying right now in Theni, I'm showing this information. No, search engine will not believe what I say. What search engine will believe is when I go out and search with this browser and go to the bottom, here the search engine says, okay, it says it is Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Okay. It is saying it is Chennai, Tamil Nadu because I am the internet address that is there. But this is not the truth. I wanted to use the precise location, which means like the current position which I am in right now. Okay. Now if you see this one, okay, it is still showing me Chennai, but I'm not in Chennai. Okay, I'm not in Chennai. Okay, so let me try with the incognito window if possible. Okay, let me go with the incognito window and try to search with Google. I try to search about Realme. Okay, this is a phone, Realme Pro. Okay. Now what happens? I come to the bottom and see. Oh, this also says Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Now there is something interesting. Now what happens? I'm sitting down in Thane district, but Google considers me as Chennai even now. One of the best examples. So Google takes the proxy-based data, not the real-time data. It is possible at times Google will show me I'm from Thane district, obviously. Okay, that's the reality. But if you take my mobile phone or my smartphone, I have a Gmail account linked to this particular smartphone. But this smartphone location map says I am in this particular place called Thane district, Bodinaka. Now what happens? Now Google uses the information like IP address, browser version, browser language settings information to show the information to other people. Okay, especially website. You take a website, Google makes conclusion about a website based on the criteria it has, based on the description it has, also the link, title, link, description. That's what it is, right? You go to Google and search about something. Okay, now what Google shows to us? It shows the blue color title called the heading. Correct. Realme Buds Air Neo Bluetooth 2 wireless headset. This is a heading. So there is a 2-line description. Basically, you can see here. Okay, this is basically the 2-line description. Okay, and there is a link at the top. Can you see? Amazon.in, Realme.com. So these are the 3 information that is shown here. Okay, now what does a website owner does? A website owner takes the advantage of all these characteristics of a search engine as an advantage and increases the visibility for his business. Okay? This is the reality. So, in simple terms, we are taking advantage of a search engine to increase visitors to our business by understanding its nature. Okay. Now, any questions here about search engine optimization? If you have anything, you can raise it now. Any questions here? We are 1 hour past the session. Okay. So, any questions here? I'll be able to give you an answer. I can accommodate a couple of questions, gentlemen. Yes. Okay. Considering we have understood this concept, let me proceed. Okay. Search engine optimization. Okay. What we need, basically, we need a website. Okay. We'll be talking about the website creation, the later section of the session. Okay. Now, the primary purpose of search engine activity or the search engine optimization process is to increase the visibility of your website in internet. Okay. The primary purpose of the search engine optimization practices of a website is to increase the visibility to the search engine users. There are people who use a search engine on a regular basis. When people come and search about a product or a service, we have to put our website in front of them without spending money. Now, which is the primary requirement for doing a search engine optimization practices? Okay, what do you need basically? Any idea? Any idea? What do you need to perform SEO, search engine optimization? What do you need? For example, in order to ride your two-wheeler, you need a road, right? You need an ID. You need internet. Obviously, internet, ID, all are basics that we already having it. Okay, Google AdSense. Okay, Mr. Mithun, that is needed to make money, gentlemen. Okay, so not to this time. Okay, anyway, right? Vasundhara got the point. Okay, so you need a website. You need a website. Okay, that website may be your own or free or paid. That is your choice. You need a website. You need a website. So the primary purpose of a search engine practices is to increase the visibility of search engine users. Okay. Now let us see what is a search engine optimization. Its definition. What is search engine optimization? Let me see this. What is this? SEO stands for search engine optimization. In simple terms, it means the process of improving your site to increase its visibility for relevant searches. So when people search about digital marketing training or free marketing training, all this information or product or services, I want to show my website at the top. Right now, you see when I search about what is search engine optimization, searchengineland.com is coming at the top. The same way, there is another website called moss.com that's coming at the top. Okay, Wikipedia, WordStream, Neil Patel, Ahrefs, Optimizely, Search Engine Journal. So there's a lot. Okay. So there are lots of websites which is coming in the results. Like this, how can I make my website to come at the top? For example, okay, we used to generally talk about something like, there is a course called affiliate marketing course. Affiliate marketing course. Let me say in Chennai. Okay, so when we go over and search something like this, basically, there are lots of results which will be coming at the top. You see an advertisement from Udemy is coming. You see Google Map results are coming up. Okay, and we see websites from Big City Academy, Suleka, Belgro, okay, Digital Skillport, okay, Advent, Inventec, Zone Education, Fita. Okay, so there are lots of websites coming down here. Correct. Now, what happens? By performing or by following some best practices, Suleika may try to overtake the Big Seat Academy. Belgur Academy may try to overtake Big Seat or Suleika.com. Digital Skillport may try to increase their position to the top level for this keyword. Okay, for this keyword. Whenever people search about affiliate marketing course in Chennai, now all those people who are shown here, somebody who is somewhere around the second page of the results or the third page of the results, perform best in technologies, ACT, okay, these people will try to come at top of this position. This is what we simply term it as search engine optimization practice, because what we receive is a organic traffic. Okay, the people who come to our website, okay, they're basically called organic traffic. So when people come to our website organically, they don't need to spend money. That is the biggest advantage. Now, when they don't need to spend money, they continuously receive visitors and they can sell the product or a service online. So this is the deal. Correct? So the primary purpose of search engine practices of a website is to increase the visibility of the search engine. Okay? Visibility of the search engine. Okay. To the users. Not as visibility of the search engine, visibility of the website. The primary purpose of a search engine optimization practices for a website is to increase the visibility. Okay. So once lots of people come visit your website, now what do you need to do? What do you do once you have lots of people coming to your website? Any idea? Anyone? What do you do when you have more people coming to your website? What do you do? Like, I will take your answer for this question, Mr. There was one answer. Oh, lots of questions have gone. Okay. AdSense. Mithun. AdSense is one such, when people come to your website, you run advertisement on your website and you generate revenue like this. I have a website on my own called appner.com, which I initially started to write some technical content, and I saw advertisement out there nearby automatically. So when people click on this advertisement, I generate revenue, basically called AdSense program. So I increase visitors to my website by writing content and driving visitors to generate revenue. So when somebody goes and searches about, okay, how to receive WhatsApp verification code via email. Somebody wants to know how to receive WhatsApp verification code through email. When they search, they may end up seeing several websites like WhatsApp. Third one is Quora.com, the video answers. Okay. And if you see the fifth one is basically the appner.com. Okay, the website which I own by myself. Okay, I have written this content with the SEO practice so that I can take my position in the top 10. And when people come to this particular place, they may read this article. In the process, they may end up clicking on this advertisement, and they need it. And obviously, I will generate a small revenue coming to my Google AdSense and my payment. Okay, just for your information, just want to let you know. Okay, let me see is there any possibility. So Google AdSense. So this is one way of generating revenue. Okay, Google AdSense. Okay, let me use this account just to show you. Okay, so this is the ID which I have my AdSense revenue. Okay, be calculated. Okay, so it's logging in, verified. Let me get into this one just to show you a small glimpse of it. So my website of appner.com is used to drive visitors for some technical terms related keywords, and through which when people come to my website, when they click on an advertisement, and I generate some revenue through this. Okay, so during the afternoon time at 2 o'clock it will be reset. So today so far is 000, and yesterday is somewhere around $0.50, and last 7 days is around $2.12. Okay, this is like 6.99 and $46.37 is what is pending, and the last payment was $106.4, $106.84. Okay, so now basically it's one of the program by Google to generate revenue. Now, not everybody will be taking the advantage of Google AdSense program. Everybody has a different purpose. You take up amazonkumar.com, when people search any product or services related to amazonkumar.com, when they come here, Now I want them to give a call to my number because I offer my digital marketing courses at 25,000 rupees. Okay. Now what happens? They can click on this apply now button and they'll be taken to a screen where people will apply for my course. Right. Now I don't use Google AdSense program to generate revenue through this. Instead, I make people to register and I offer them the digital marketing course and I make them experts in the industry. Okay. By working on this one, by doing it themselves or something like that. Now, each and every business will have a different goal. Somebody might be, they want to promote their, video to other people. Somebody wants to promote their brand logo or brand awareness. Somebody wants to increase the sales of their e-commerce website. Someone wants to, generate leads like me, where they come register and they give their first name, last name, and other details. That's basically we call it as a leads, right? So people have a different goal in order to meet that. Okay, but the primary purpose is to increase the visibility or to improve the position of the website's ranking. Okay, in Google. Okay, the primary purpose is to increase the position of the website ranking in Google. Okay, now how it is being done? How do we need to perform search engine optimization? Okay, what Google says, how do you do search engine optimization? Because Google is the market leader. Okay, he is the industry leader. Okay, he has some guidelines and other stuff. Okay, you need a website. The basic thing to perform SEO. Okay, so requirements to perform SEO, search engine optimization. What are the requirements we can say? Okay, requirements to perform SEO. Number one, you need a website. Obviously, once you have a website, you need content. Okay. Need quality content. That is very important. Okay. You need a quality content. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. You need a quality content. So you need a website and you need a quality content. These are the two reasons, two requirements basically. Okay, if you have these two, okay, everything is okay. When I say quality content, it means a lot. Quality content means the content should be unique. When I say unique, there should be no another copy of the content, which means like no copy paste content. Unique content. It should be a fresh content. It shouldn't be the same content that is discussed by other people, preferably the fresh content. Okay. Unique content means like there is no other copy of the content available. There is only one copy of the content available. Okay. Fresh content means like that's newly and updated content. Okay, so that's basically the quality content. Your content should contain image, your content should contain text, your content should contain video. Okay, so unique, fresh, image, text, and video based content. Okay, so now it is basically a quality content. If you are copying the content from somewhere and pasting it in your website, please forget about getting visitors through search engine optimization practices. No. Okay. So there are three types of SEO we can call it as. Okay. So types of SEO, types of SEO. Okay. Number one is basically the on-page SEO. I'm going to tell you about all this. Number one is on-page SEO. Another one is the off-page SEO. Okay, on-page SEO and off-page SEO. We still have got other types of SEO practices also. Okay, one is on-page, another one is off-page. We have something called local SEO, and we have something called global SEO. Global SEO. Okay, on-page, off-page. We can also call something like technical SEO. Technical SEO. Now, don't try to go out and Google and see like what are the different types of SEO. And Amazon has said like on-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical, local, and global. But no website is talking about this one. Don't worry about it. Okay. So as I've already said, SEO is a practice. It's not a product. So nobody owns this particular concept, or nobody owns this particular technology. Like you take over Google Maps, it is owned by Google. You take YouTube, it is owned by Google. Okay, you take a browser like Mozilla Firefox. Okay, the Firefox is owned by Mozilla. You take Chrome, it's owned by Google. Okay, you go to Facebook. Like you take WhatsApp, that's owned by Facebook, like this. So there are owners for this, but SEO is not owned by anybody. It is a practice. Okay, so it's basically on-page SEO. We have something called off-page SEO. We have something called technical SEO, okay, local SEO, and global SEO. So this is what we can segregate. Yes, I think somebody has a doubt. Gentlemen, any doubts? Okay. Smartphone. Okay. Niveta is asking like how many viewers are necessary to make revenue? Very contradictory questions. Okay. Now, the more visitors is more revenue for you. There is no checklist, like there is no benchmark, like how many visitors you need to make revenue through AdSense programming and the system. Okay. The more quality traffic you drive is more productive results you will get. The same concept of your shop. A website is like a shop, like Google. Your website is also like a shop. Now, can you give me an answer like how many people are needed to generate revenue for your shop? Even if you get 50 visitors and all the 50 people did not buy anything and go away, you still don't make money. Correct. So the same way, it's not like how many visitors you receive. It's all about you should receive visitors. That's it. In simple terms. Okay. You should be able to receive some visitors coming to your businesses. Okay. Great. On-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical SEO, local SEO, and global SEO. Okay, let me tell you about what is on-page SEO. In my, personal definitions, I'll tell you what is on-page SEO. Okay, SEO means search engine optimization practices. Okay, any optimization practices that is implemented in a website after logging in using a username and a password, with which the users can feel the importance of the changes on the website. Okay. Any optimization practices that is implemented in a website after logging in using a username and a password. When I say username and a password, which means only when you are the owner of the website or the product, you can go and make the change on the website. If you are not the owner, you cannot change it. Like this, no? Only when you are the owner of the house, you can unlock the house because you are the one who will be having the key. Nobody can go and do it, right? So same way, you take a website and you make any change inside the website, preferably on its appearance, which means people can make changes on their logo, their text content. Okay? They can make changes on their logo, their text content. Okay, they can make changes on the title. Okay, the description. Okay, design. Okay, website design. So they can make all this. They can also make changes on the speed of the website. Okay. Speed of the website. Like this. So logo, text, title, description, website design, speed of the website. So like this, what happens? I go visit a website, and once I click on this website, the time taken to load this website should be less than 3 seconds. It should be taking more. Okay, preferably. So what happens when a visitor is opening and seeing this content? He should be able to see this content faster. When I change the website template design in such a way that people don't even look at the font size. The font size is, let me say, my website is like this. And let me increase the size of the website like this. Now what happens? It is not comfortable for people to read my content. Can you see here? Right? Look at this one. If I don't do it the right way, my people are not going to be comfortable. Okay? But when I do like this, obviously the navigation is really nice. Correct? So, in other terms, what we can say is, okay, any changes that we make on the website, it's called on-page SEO. Okay, we can call it like this. Any changes that is made on your website can be considered as on-page SEO. Which means whatever the change you make that is visible on the front screen, in this front screen. Okay, I can add this image, I can remove this image, I can add the search box, I can add the social media buttons here, I can remove the social media buttons here, I can remove the content from here, I can remove the image here. Whatever I want to have, I can remove it. I can add it. I can put the photo, I can image, I can add the image, I can add the text content, I can add the local business listing, I can add a link to my YouTube channel. So look down, look at this one. I can do anything. But remember, whatever you do, it is useful for the user. You make change on the website, preferably on the logo of your website, text of your website, content of your website, title, description. Okay, this is basically on-page SEO. You are required to do some activities out there. Okay, we call this one as on-page SEO. Preferably, I can define the on-page SEO practice is like manufacturing practice. On-page SEO practice is like manufacturing practice. Means people used to manufacture a product in a manufacturing unit with quality. Manufacturing practice. What do they manufacture for a website? The website owners will manufacture content for the website. Okay, the website owners will manufacture content for the website. Now you tell me, if you manufacture a low quality product, can you sell it in the market? No. So you need to manufacture a high quality product. As I've already said, a high quality product will have an image, video, the detailed content. The content will be original. It will not be copied from anywhere. The people will not cheat you when you come to the website. Okay, this is basically the on-page SEO. Okay, you create a content for your website. Okay, look at this content. Okay, I have written this content manually. If somebody from other country is searching this content, best online digital marketing training in India or course in India, okay, I want people from other countries to connect with me. Just because of going digital, okay, I'm establishing across the globe. I have student base more than 70 plus countries now. At least one student from each country, working with the different time zones simply by getting the visibility of the content. And somebody from US, somebody from America, US, UK, Canada, Puerto Rico, South Africa, Singapore, Thailand, Ireland. So wherever the people are from the search, they may end up looking at this content. Now I write this content to such an extent that I connect with people. Now this is purely the text content. Okay, so I tell people like, where can you learn? What are the information differences? What are the major cities inside India? Okay, what are the locations? Why? When somebody is trying to search with this combination, I may end up showing my website to those people and the list of institutions which is offering the digital marketing courses, and what are the different designations that you can take after becoming completing the course of digital marketing. Right, so basically, so I write the in-depth detailed content about all this, and when people read this, they connect with me and we convert the business basically. So quality is very important. Okay, writing a content which is of good, unique and quality content is very, very important. On page SEO practices is like manufacturing a content. If you don't manufacture quality content, people are not satisfied. Number one, people are not going to come to your website again and again. Number two, number three, they are going to be dissatisfied. It's very important. Okay. And we have one more thing called off-page SEO. Off-page SEO. When on-page SEO is like a manufacturing of a product, off-page SEO practices are like marketing the product. Off-page SEO practices are similar to marketing a product using promotional techniques. Right? Like we have word of mouth business in traditional marketing, right? When people say, "Oh, you know what? There was a movie that was recently released. That movie was awesome, man, wonderful." Now, when people say it's like, "Wow, this movie is really wonderful," now the production team has done a wonderful job of creating a quality movie. Now, the people who go out and watch this movie now they feel very comfortable. Wow, that's an awesome movie, yeah. Now, when they say this is a wonderful movie, you're supposed to go out and watch it like this. You go to Amazon Prime and watch it. You go to Hotstar, VABA Hotstar and watch it. Now, people will go out and subscribe and start watching it. Correct? Now, we call it as word of mouth promotion. The same way, when we have a word of mouth promotion, the traditional method, in digital method, we have something called off-page SEO practices. Off-page SEO practices. Okay, which means people will refer another website in internet. Okay, it is similar to off-page SEO practices are similar to the word of mouth business in traditional marketing. The off-page SEO practices are similar to the practices of word of mouth in the traditional marketing industry. Okay, this is how it is. Word of mouth. What should happen when you go to a website like, let me say, Quora.com? Okay, this is basically a Q&A website where somebody will raise questions, somebody will give an answer. Okay, and there is someone who has asked this question: which is the best digital marketing training institute in Thane? Okay, so there are several questions which is being raised. Okay, I can go out and see my notifications. How many people have raised the questions that Amadou Kumar can go out and answer? Okay, so Northern India, somebody is asking an answer about this one, which is the best digital marketing course in Northern India. Let me say it's not me. Somebody is writing an answer. Okay, so I'm just showing a demo here. Okay, it's not me. There's one person who has written an answer, and that person says Mohammed Saif, best digital marketing course in next something like that. Okay, so what he has done from Quora, he has promoted or he referred to next something like EDU Onyx, whatever you call it as the ultimate digital marketing degree upskill now. Okay, so this is what he has tried. Mohammed Saif has said. He answered this question on a Thursday, most probably on day before yesterday, right? And in this, he has linked to another website. Indirectly, Mr. Mohammed Saif has promoted the content, promoted the website. Once you click on this, it will open their website. It will redirect and it will open their website. Okay, AG1X website. There's a digital marketing degree. Okay, so this is how they try to sell their product. Now, what this website AG1X have done, they have received a link from a website called Quora. So Quora is referring a link to AG1X website, which is basically I am promoting a Suravai Potter movie to my friends. Hey, you know what, guys, go out and watch this movie. It is really nice. I say Mukuthi Amman is there. I can go out and promote it. There is one more movie where I am working with, which is basically like Palagiya Natkal. Okay, where I am the promoter or I'm taking it as a promotion, digital marketing promotion for the client. The campaign starts from 1st of December. Okay. Now what happens? There are new movies being released, and being into the digital industry, we get the opportunity help people to promote their content. Okay. Now like this. So when Quora.com talks about the website, when Facebook.com talks about the website, when LinkedIn is talking, when Facebook or any other platform is talking about another website, we call this one as a promotion. Okay. So one website is promoting another website. There are several techniques to promote. We call this one as an off-page SEO practice. Let us see what is the meaning of off-page SEO. Okay, Neil Patel says off-page SEO refers to all the activities that you and other people do away from your website. The word off, OAFF, means the same. Off-page SEO refers to all the activities that you and others do away from your website. You don't need to log into your website. Okay, anybody can go to Quora.com and refer to amadukkumar.com. Anybody can go to their Facebook account, they can link to amadukkumar.com. Anybody can go to YouTube and in the description they can link to amadukkumar.com. Correct? Anybody can link to any website. That's basically the promotion. So you don't need to log into your website. So basically, off-page SEO is a practice that you do away from your website. Indirectly a marketing practice. I can say this. Okay, it can be a marketing practice. It can be a marketing practice executed away from your website without having any login credentials. Okay. So this is basically called off-page SEO technique. What does Google say? How do you perform the off-page SEO practice? Okay, Google says you keep creating quality content and share it to other people. The off-page SEO will automatically be taken care. Keep creating quality content and share it to your contacts on social media and other platforms. In turn, the visitors will share your content to other people, and hence your content may go viral. This will automatically take care of promoting your product or the content to other people. Very simple. Create a quality content, publish it to the people. Once the content is quality oriented, other people are going to tell, hey, you know what kind of content is this? It's really awesome. This is really wonderful. Right? So that's how the meme creation, the troll is working, right? Basically. Right? So keep creating quality content and share it to your contacts. Okay, on social media or platforms. Okay, so let me see that it's very much like here. So keep creating quality content to share it to your contact, social media platforms. So internet. Okay. Internet visitors will share your content with other people, and hence your content may go viral. Your content may go viral. It will automatically take care of promoting your product. It's basically off-page SEO. Okay, so increasing the trust of your website and the content. That's how you will do off-page SEO practices. There's something called a technical SEO. Obviously, it is like required for those people who are like developers. Okay, web developers will work on the technical aspects. Technical aspects like the design, logical implementation. Okay, logical implementation, website designing, and the logical implementation. Website design, logical implementation, which means like a business model will have a logic inside, implementing the logic, okay, to make sure your website loads faster, it is user friendly to the people. Okay, web developers will work on the technical aspects like web design, logical implementation, okay, the loading speed, the server response time, and any other technical like stuff of your website. Okay, so you know very well, right? So a website should load faster. If it is not loading faster, then it is not useful. No people will stay on a website if it's loading beyond 3 seconds, max 5 seconds. If it's not loading, people will close, they will disappear. Correct? If it's not loading, people will close the website and they will disappear, basically. So web developers will work on the technical aspects like web design, logical implementation, loading, and the server response time of the website, so that the visitors will have a very good and better experience. Technical SEO. We have something called a local SEO, which means you promote your business within your local area. Okay, you promote your business, okay, in local areas. Okay, for example, when you own a tailor shop, okay, maximum you will be offering your tailoring services to people who are residing within some 10 kilometers distance or 15 kilometers distance of the maximum. Okay, if you are in Chennai, I'm sure you will not receive, a tailoring order from Madurai or from Coimbatore, or let me say from, Delhi. That's impossible. Okay, because the transportation costs alone will be more than thrice than your tailoring charges. Okay, so promoting your business using local areas, especially on Google Maps, adding your business in Google Maps. Google Maps results. So what do people used to do whenever they need some product or services? They say makeup artist near me, in my current nearby location. Okay, any makeup artist nearby my location? You see, Google is showing the local results. Best bridal makeup. Okay, bridal makeup artist in Chennai, Broadway. Okay, bridal makeup artist in Chennai. So this is basically the local business list. Okay, so where you help people to explore your business in internet. Okay, this is one option. So makeup artist near me, I can say makeup artist in Payne. This is the location where I'm here right now. Now it says like it's a beauty parlor. Can you see here? Chidambaram Nivas, Sarah's Beauty Zone, Ladies Parlor, okay, bridal makeup studio. I have it here. So different locations we have. So this is basically called a local business, which means like people may search their services with their location, their landmark, like that. Okay, so a business related to regional restrictions. A business that is restricted to local areas. That's basically called local SEO. Okay, the article which I have written here, the best online digital marketing course in India. This is a local SEO keyword. I'm trying to target the people who are in different country trying to search the content in India. I'm restricting the content based on the keywords related to India, Tiruchirappalli, Bareilly, Aligarh, Tripur, Latur, something like that. Okay. Now, if you look into this article, how to change WhatsApp email address, this is global in nature. It is not restricted to a particular country, a particular city, or a particular location. Anybody across the globe can come and read this article. So this article is not restricted to a particular location or a place. Now this is basically called the global SEO practice. And what you have seen here, this is basically called the local SEO practice. A practice on your local area. Okay, so when I say this is local SEO, there is something called global SEO, which means like we target people in we target people across the globe, and not restricted to a particular location, not restricted to a particular location or a place. Global SEO. So obviously, when you don't use a local keyword instead, there's a global SEO. When you use a local keyword or a place or like a landmark or something like that, those things can be considered as a global SEO. Right? You can simply go out and Google it about it. Okay, all this stuff, what is what and how to do all this stuff. If you have a website, you need to decide whether you are going to target the global audience, you are going to target the local audience, and how are we going to handle this stuff. Okay. So with respect to the search engine optimization, okay, you have a website, create a funnel for the website, promote it. Okay. Create a quality content that is basically called on-page SEO. Promote the content that is called off-page SEO. Okay. You create and promote the content for the regional area that is called a local SEO. You promote the content for the global area that is called global SEO. Okay. And fixing anything related to your website on the technical front. Okay, it's basically called the technical SEO. So overall, all you need to have is a website with the quality content, which will drive visitors automatically, and you will convert that business into a revenue. Okay. Okay. So can you show the off-page and on-page SEO website if possible? Just example for understanding. Okay. As I've already said, on-page SEO is nothing but creating a content. I have written a content. I shown you, right? So creating a content, right? And off-page SEO is basically the link building, is what they call it as. Okay. So basically a technical topic, okay, which you need to spend lots of time to better understand about that one. Okay. Off-page SEO, as I've already said. Okay. When I went into Quora.com, okay, from Quora there was a link built to another website. That's one example of off-page SEO. Okay, and creating the quality content, writing it by yourself is basically called the on-page SEO. Okay, which one is better, sir? On-page or off-page? No, there is nothing called better. Both are needed. Okay, Both are needed. You concentrate more on on-page SEO, very good fast-loading website, wonderful design, and a quality content. And people are going to tell to the other people that, hey, there is a wonderful website like this, and automatically off-page SEO will happen. So it's a combination of both. Okay, which is more reachable on page or off page? Yes, as I've already said, on page SEO is very important. So you cannot do off page without on page SEO, but on page SEO is like important. But by doing on page SEO alone, you will not get the visibility. In order to get the visibility of your website, you need to perform the off page SEO. Okay, Vali Kumari. Okay. So you can do a lot of Google search about all these topics, gentlemen. Okay, so that can add you more value to you. Okay. Wonderful. So, gentlemen, we will be having a small break at this particular point in time. After having this session completed, I will be concentrating on creating a website and also content creation for that in the next sessions to come. And before that, if you have any questions, do raise it. Let me hand over to the organizer to have a small break, and we will come back again. Okay, at what time we will be going for it also. Until the organizer jumps into and manages this one, gentlemen, do raise some questions if you have. Let us discuss about it. Okay. It's a time for questions. I'm sure it's a very short period of time to understand about all this stuff. Okay, but I've just given you the cream of what is what. Okay. Any questions here? Gentlemen, no questions? So there are questions that are raised on the chat box. I will give you an answer for those things. Okay. Any other questions? No. Okay, so we still have got another 1.5 hours of sessions to go on. I will be talking about the uh, website creation. Okay. Sneha or Shiva, can you please take over?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Shiva. Yeah.
You take a 10 minutes break, sir.
Okay, so we will connect on 4:25 or 4:30. When
4:25.
4:25, gentlemen, we will connect at 4:25, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Black hat. Okay, I'll be adding about black hat strategy also when we start. Okay, so Mr. Sanjay sir, please come back. Okay, white hat and black hat SEO practices. We will be discussing about that, and we will be moving on to the websites also. Okay, so it is 10 minutes break, 4:25. If you want, you can leave and connect again. Else, you can be online, and we can start at 4:25 sharp. Thank you, gentlemen. Put your questions together and put it into the chat window also, or you can raise it to me. We will discuss. Thank you. See you at 4:25. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, shall we start? Shall we move on? Do we still have some people to come in? Sumali ma'am, thank you so much for the welcome, madam. Thank you so much. Okay, so until other people connect, okay, I'm going to discuss about the questions that is raised by Mr. I think Mr. Sandhu. Okay. Does traffic affect ranking? One question. Black hat strategy. Okay. So there are a couple of questions I can accommodate until other people joins. Number one is like, can you talk about the black hat strategy? So entire screen. Okay. Number one. So can you talk about the black hat strategy? And the does traffic affect rankings? Because these two questions I will accommodate. Okay. Does traffic affects ranking? Okay. So when I say black hat SEO, I will also talk about the white hat SEO. Okay. So can you talk about the black hat strategy? Okay. Now there are two strategies used, to get the better visitors for your website. Okay. And one practice is basically called the white hat SEO, white hat SEO or white hat strategy, white hat SEO strategy. Now, one more thing is basically called the black hat SEO strategy. Okay, another one is like black hat SEO strategy. And one more thing is called a gray hat SEO strategy. Gray hat SEO strategy. Okay, I just give you a glimpse of it, and we will move on to the other options we have. Website creation. Okay, white hat SEO practice, which means you will follow the original SEO practices, the best practices. The SEO executive will follow the best and the original SEO practices without having any shortcut or ideas that can deceive the visitors. Which means they are straightforward. Okay, they are, they follow the practice with ethics. They have a commitment to their clients. Okay, they take care and they worry about their quality. Okay, white hat SEO practices actually the best practices that search engines expect. Google has got a set of instructions. These people who follow white hat SEO practices will always follow the guidelines and instructions given by the users. Okay, at any time. Okay, these people will follow the guidelines and the practices given by the users. Okay, white hat SEO practices. Like the straightforward people, no? We have a lot of people who are straightforward. Even in exams, lots of people they don't copy, right? Even if they get an opportunity, they say like, no, I'm not kind of such guy. Okay, I will write on my own. That's really great, right? So we follow that. Me being into NCC, one of the senior under officer of 4th Tamil Battalion NCC Arts College, self-financing, I have this practice of being straightforward. Okay, training my cadets, being straightforward. Okay, making the people to put lots of effort to get what they want. Okay, feel confident. Okay, so you deserve to do some activities to get what you deserve actually. So never ever follow the shortcut. Okay, all those people who want to have a future business, they want to have a long-term business, they want to have a brand value, those people prefer white hat SEO practices. All those practices which are to be followed on a genuine manner. Okay, there is nothing kind of cheating or kind of stuff. Now you know very well what I'm going to talk about the black hat SEO. Black hat SEO is basically a practice of completely against the best practices. Okay, black hat SEO. The SEO executives will follow the what to say. They won't follow actually. Executive will not follow the best practices laid down by the search engine owners, laid down by the search engine organization. Search engine organization. For example, when a person is following a white hat SEO strategy, when the condition says don't copy the content from any website, the person who is following the white hat SEO strategy will not copy the content from anywhere. He will create content by himself. Like I'm creating the content for our topic today by myself, correct? Am I taking the content from a different website? I'm typing it in front of you. Yes or no? Right? So based on the communication discussion which we have, I am creating this content 100% unique. You cannot find the same copy of the content anywhere than maybe 2 to 3%, but not the 100%, right? So I'm creating the content by myself here, using the speech to text technology, typing technology, the Google's cloud computing technology that I have. So white hat SEO strategy. The same way, when Google or any other search engine says don't copy the content from a different source and paste it, or don't write low quality content. Okay, don't steal somebody else's creativity, something like that. White hat SEO practices will not do that, but the black hat SEO people will do it. And search engine spiders don't expect that things to be done. Indirectly, in our understanding point of view, okay, people who try to copy the answer from somebody else in the example, those people are black hat SEO practitioners. They don't put the right strategy for learning this stuff and then writing it by themselves, but they always depend on somebody else. They always try to steal somebody else's effort. That's called black hat SEO practices, which is not suggested. Even if you have follow black hat SEO practices, you may see better results coming to your website, but that is only for shorter period of time. Very soon, when Google understands that you are following the black hat SEO practices, Google will remove your website from such engines. Okay, so you cannot have your website being indexed and becoming visible to other people. That cannot happen. Okay, and the gray hat SEO practices is something combination of white hat plus gray hat. Okay, white hat plus gray hat. See, no, not everybody can do this basically. White hat and gray hat practice, which means in Tamil language, there is one song and the lyrics, right? Tamare ilai tannir pole, which means like you take the leaf of the lotus flower, it floats on the water, but it does not allow the water to sink inside the leaf, which means like when you take the leaf outside and see, you won't have any trace of water on the lotus leaf now. Like the same way, right? They follow white hat practices, they also follow gray hat practices, but they follow in such a way that not even search engines can understand, identify, and they can penalize them. Okay. In the IPC, right, the Indian Penal Code, we have got lots of loopholes, right? Loopholes where people use it to escape. Now, the same way, there are some loopholes in search engines and how does it work and all this stuff. And there are people who take the advantage of that particular loophole and they combine both black hat and white hat SEO practices, and that is called the gray hat SEO practices. So, gentlemen, if you own a business, if you have a website, please make sure you follow only the white hat SEO strategies. Never ever prefer to have a gray hat or white hat, black hat SEO practices. The reason because once search engines identify your website in such a way, you will completely lose your business. Okay, that is from my side. Mr. Senthil Kumar, hope I have answered your question. Okay. Okay. So there is one more question. Okay. Great. So does traffic affect your ranking? Yes. Traffic coming to your website can affect your website on both negative and positive mode. Okay, it can affect you on both ends. Okay, one is on negative end, another one is on the positive end. Yes, traffic does affect your website. Why? Because if there are no traffic coming to your website, Google cannot understand the quality of the content, even if it is a very good quality content. Okay, if no visitors are coming, Google cannot understand the nature of the content because Google is highly dependent on the user behavior. When you have more visitors coming to your website, either if people don't like your content, they will leave your website immediately. That is called a bounce. If people like your content, they will stay on your website. They will engage with your website. They will comment. They will reply. They will do all the stuff. That is engagement. Now, when a visitor comes to a website, if he bounces, that will affect your website on the negative way. When a visitor comes to the website and they engage with your website content, that affects your website in the positive way. The more visitors who come to your website and the more ranking, more engagement happens, the better the ranking of your website articles. The more visitors who come, the more bounce rate you have is lesser the ranking of your website. Yes, visitors coming to your website can affect your website on both negative and positive side. If you are following a proper white hat SEO practices and all the practices laid down by the search engines the right way, the visitors coming to your website will be adding a positive effect on your website. Wonderful, gentlemen. So who raised this question? Okay, Mr. Mithun Rajesh, this is what is from my side. Okay, now, sir, is it true that organic traffic drops after a certain point of time? Yes, sir, definitely. But it is not dropping because of your mistake. For example, let me take a website which is concentrating about a Diwali offer, correct? A Diwali offer. You cannot expect people searching about Diwali offer during Pongal holidays. You cannot expect Diwali offer to be searched during Thanksgiving Day. You cannot expect people search about Diwali, or like the Diwali offer, okay, during a New Year day, right? There is a demand which is basically called a trend, right? People have a trend of such behavior. Now it depends on your website content. If you are concentrating content about NEET exam, now you will get visitors coming to your website only when there is a NEET exam date announced. If you are concentrating on NCRT exams or CPSE syllabus or any event-based or function-based content, you will get visitors only during the visibility of the content. Correct. So, if you create a content in your website that can be evergreen that people needs it every time, you may not see the traffic being dropped. Dropping and evolving with organic results are normal. Visitors coming to a website will be like organic visitors will be like lifeline graph. It can go up, it can come down, but it cannot stay at zero. Right? It's like a lifeline. You should have the visitors coming to your website. Okay, they are doing it in the right way. For the information, I can show you a small data from Google's. There is a tool called Webmaster Tool. Okay, search engines Webmaster Tool. Okay, that can have a data inside. Okay, let me just give it a try for yourself. Okay, so Google search. Okay, go to Google Search Console. Okay, so I have a website called amudakumar.com. I can go to the performance section, and if you look into the last 3 months section, 22,100 people have seen this website. Can you see here? And the results are always lifeline like things, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs always. You cannot see a slanting line from the 0 to 1,000. That will not happen. It will always be ups and downs. The reason because the number of people who is searching a particular query in internet will fluctuate. 100 people will search today, 50 people may search tomorrow, 10 people may search a day after tomorrow. Suddenly 1,000 people may search after a week. Then suddenly the search will be going down, right? So obviously organic results are tend to grow up and down. Exactly like farming, agriculture, right? You cultivate without any pesticides, you may end up seeing some insects coming and affecting your plant. Correct? But if you have proper organic methods to avoid those insects coming and affecting your plant, then you will be having a very good yield. If you don't take care of it, for example, what I'm trying to say is like, if your content is not of good quality, people are not going to like it. If your plants are of not having very good immune system, it is going to be affected by some disease. Basically, now make sure that you give a potential amount of the uh, what we call it as the energy, okay, of the food. So that's very important. Okay. How to use incognito mode? Sir, there is nothing called incognito mode in SEO industry. Okay, that is just a browser. Okay, just to have raised this question, I can tell you. Okay, you can just click on the browser right side corner like this, and you can click on the incognito window. You'll be able to see the new black window coming. The same option also will be available in other platforms and products also. Okay, so basically, so incognito window is a type of browser that will not track your activity, but still, okay, just you asked it, I just give you an answer. But in SEO industry, there is nothing called incognito mode. Okay, wonderful, gentlemen. So thank you so much for raising these many questions. I love questions and I love giving answers to people. Being interactive, because 3 hours, right? It's almost like watching a movie, like interesting movie like Solo and other movies, right? So I want to have that kind of engagement. 3 hours, I literally do not want you to bore here. So that's the primary reason. So interaction is very, very important. Okay, that's what I thank you. Okay, wonderful, gentlemen. Okay, so what I have it here, the next topic which we are going to discuss is basically about the website creation. Okay, so website creation and how do we create a website? What are the things that we need to create a website is what we talk about here. Okay, so let me also prepare this presentation. Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to keep it very crisp and clear for you people so that it can avoid some confusions. Okay, so website creation. We will talk about this. Is there anyone who wants to share some information about what is a website creation and how do we do that? Any ideas you have in your mind? So I can take it from there by understanding your understanding knowledge level on creating a website. I can help you to discuss from there. Anyone who can tell me what is a website creation and how do we do that? What is your knowledge about it? Anybody who can give a knowledge about this? Any idea? I need at least one person to speak because I'm the only person speaking. Okay. Okay, how do we do that? Asundara, can you come and talk? Can you listen, mute and talk? Provided if there is no external sound. What is a website and how do you create it? Any idea from your side? From there I will start. You ignite, I will explore. Okay. Anyone? Anyone? Grab the opportunities, gentlemen. You are getting an opportunity to speak in front of lots of people. HTML. Okay, Mr. No, Kumar says HTML, sir. Okay, collection of web pages. Priscilla Thomas says collection of web pages. Okay, so first you need domain. Okay, Vasundhara Devi says first we need a domain. Okay, now Kumar says HTML. Okay, HTML is the language. Okay, collection of web pages. Okay, then we have something called a hosting. Okay, one or two other things that's coming in. Okay, that's really great, gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to come with my opinion. Website creation. Then we need to understand what is website first. Okay. I can split this word into two things. Number one is called web. Web. What is web? Web is interlinking of one or more things is what we can call it as a web. Right? We can also call it as net. And when a net is connected with each other, we call it as internet. Net connected with each other is called internet. Right? So web means internet. Right? Why it is called as a web? Because websites are different elements that websites are connected with each other. Quora is connected to amadkumar.com, Amadkumar is connected to facebook.com, facebook.com is connected to again google.com, google.com is again connected to millions and millions of websites. Now all these websites are connected with each other. That's what we call it as a web. Okay, web means internet. Okay, and the other name that we have is called World Wide Web. Internet connection, right, that is available, that is connected with each other across the globe. This is called World Wide Web, and that is called as WWW, right? World Wide Web. Now, what is a site? In real estate business, you heard about this site. Site means location. Location, a place. Now you can understand what is a website is. Website is nothing but a location in internet. What is a website? Website is nothing but a location in internet. Right? As I've already said, a website is like a shop. Google.com is a shop. Yahoo.com is a shop. Like this. Every website is like a shop. Like the shop that you have in your city. When I ask you where is Reliance Plus, you will tell you again Reliance Plus is there in that place. You will have the address also of that particular location. Any location will have an address. The same way, a website will have an address, and that is what we call it as a web address or website address. Website address. Why we call that one as a website address? Because that website address, let me say amadukumar.com, appnal.com, google.com, is referring to a location in internet, and that is what we call it as a address. You might have heard about this. People will identify your location using your IP address, which means the physical location of your computer. Okay, somebody can track your website, especially the police officials can track your business or your location using the computer in which you sent an email. Very simple. The address of your computer, the physical location of your location, the address. So website is nothing but a location in the internet. What are we doing? Like in the real estate business, you spend money for land registration and you buy the land and you create a house or home of your own design, or what we call it as. Registering a location, that is what we call it as a hosting. Creating or building your own home is called web designing. Correct? You can either rent your home, you can either lease your home, or you can do something on your own. You own the complete process. Correct? Now, what are the people who are involved in the whole program? Number one, there is one person called a domain name service provider, DNS, domain name service. Domain name service. This is basically the organization which saves or offers the domain name for you. Correct? We call it as a domain name service provider. And you know lots of domain name service providers like GoDaddy, right? We have Bluehost. Okay, we have Google Domains. You can go to them and ask for a website. They will give you a website, maybe for ₹1,000 a year, okay, ₹2,000 a year. It depends. Okay, so GoDaddy, okay, Bluehost, okay, SiteGround. There are lots of services on Google Domain. Okay, we have something called SiteGround. But there are several services are available. That's your choice. You can go out and buy a domain name from anybody. Okay, right? Domain name service provider. Domain name is similar to naming your business. Right? You start a new business in your new location. The domain name is similar to starting a new business in your location. Okay, you have to go out and register your business with the GST number. They will give you a name for your business, or you will give a name to them. Like this, a domain name service is like creating a name for your business, like amadukumar.com. That's what I have registered here, right? amadukumar.com. You can also register something like amadukumar.in. Anything of your choice, amadukumar.org, amadukumar.ca, amadukumar.co.uk, amadukumar. Whatever the extension that you want, you can go ahead and register. Correct? So there are people who are offering you these services called a domain name service provider, DNS. And once you have the domain name service coming in your hand, we are going to have the hosting service. Hosting service. The hosting service is the people, or those people are going to save your content. Because whenever you create your website is created with the text content, it is created with the image content, it is created with the video content. It also has machine language. Machine language. What is a machine language? There are lots of machine languages available, right? HTML, like one of the participants highlighted. CSS, cascading style sheets. HTML means like hypertext markup language. We have PHP, hypertext preprocessor. This is one other language. We have C language. We have, and obviously C and its group. Okay, C++. We have Java and we have JavaScript. We have Bootstrap, language that is used for mobile-friendly designs. Okay, so websites are designed with the machine language. It is designed with the textual content. That textual content may be in English, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Urdu, and whatever may be the language. It can be created with the video content, image content, right? So where will all this content be saved inside your website? Right? Where will all this content be saved? It will be saved in a particular place. Whenever a visitor visits a website, all this content will be downloaded from the server and displayed in the website. Okay. If you have all the content inside your own website or in your computer, you don't need an internet connection to see your content. But when you have all your content saved in a different server in US, UK, Canada, different country, and a visitor in India is sitting down and checking the website, the data from your server, let me say in US, is transferred through the internet connection and delivered to the user. This is basically the hosting service provider. Okay, so domain name service is the name for your business. Hosting service is the place where you save this, all the documents. Typically, like a shop, you take a shop. In the shop, you will have a board. That board will have your domain name or your website name, your business name. So you will be spending a small amount of money to print the board, to make a design, fix it in front of your store. So you'll be paying the money for it. And the location where you are right now, because we are renting it, we are not buying it. We are not buying it for permanent cost. We are renting it, which means, like, if you start an automobile shop or automobile repair shop, now, end of the day, you have to take all these spares, materials, your vehicles, put them into a shop and close the door, right? Overnight, it will be closed. In the same way, there will be a hosting service provider who will be offering the service for us, where we can have our text, image, video, all this content saved in their server, and those data will be displayed to people whenever people visit it. Now, you can create your own website based on two ways. Creating a website. You can create a website using two different techniques. Okay, what is that? Okay, you can create a website using two different techniques. Number one is free. Everybody loves this. And another one is paid. Now, when I say paid website, it can be a cheap website, very minimal price, or it can be a costly website. That is your choice. When I say car, it can be Maruti 800. It can be BMW 10 series. That is your choice. When I say paid, both are cars. That is your choice, right? When I say paid, okay, you can go out and create a website with worth 1,000 rupees, like this. My website, both amadukkumar.com and appman.com, is billed with 800 rupees every year. Okay, this website. So these two websites are maintained with 800 rupees each. So this is another 800 rupees. This is another 800 rupees. So approximately 1,000, 600. So 1,700 rupees is what I spend per year to maintain these two websites. But still, I have an internationally established business, right? I have a huge base of students who are taking up the course and taking up with me. But still, I end up only 800 rupees to create and maintain this website. And if you ask me how, then that is an entirely different question. Okay? I have to teach you on how to do that. Okay, number one. And if you look into the other aspects of paid one, that is what I'm talking about. There is something called free. How do you do that? Free website. Like there are platform called WordPress. Okay, I can tell you there are platform called WordPress. Okay. Overall, and I think medium.com, all these places where you can go ahead and create your own free website. Which means like it will be coming under subdomain concept. Okay, your Facebook profile is a free website. If you don't know, please know it today. Your facebook.com is a free website. Okay, your LinkedIn profile is a free website. If you want, you can have a look at this. Okay, so facebook.com. Okay, facebook.com itself is a website in which if you go to my profile of Amudu Kumar, now this is my page of Amudu Kumar, right, on Facebook. Whenever people want to know about me, I can give this link to people. So people can look at my content, whichever I given here. They can look at my logo. They can look at the services which I offer, where I studied on all the on products. Okay. So whatever I search and share here, there is a page for me. This is free. If you want, I can use this. Correct. I can go to youtube.com and look at my profile. I can show it to people. I can do that. Okay. I have the YouTube channel here. Okay, where I can people can go and subscribe for the YouTube channel, right? So that also can happen. Okay, basically, okay. So I can go to my LinkedIn profile when anybody is asking me about, hey, what? Can you please drop me your trainer's profile? And I'll be telling them, I won't be sending my resume to them. I'm neither a student. Okay. So what happens? So basically, this helps us. Okay, to make sure that we share our business information to other people. Okay. Great. One of my students is getting appreciated for his effort. Mr. Muhammad Kizar. Awesome, man. Great. So look into this one. I can share this link to other people when people are asking, like, tell me, like, if you want, you can also cross-check with Mr. Sivaraj here. Okay. And they asked me my profile. I told them, go and check out in my LinkedIn profile. Okay. And the next option that I have is I can go to my amudakumar.com and show it to them, like, go to my about me page and you can go out and see here. So it's purely your choice. How do you go out and create this one? So people can explore my information, content, all the details by looking into this particular website about us page, which what I have right now. That is your choice. Now, do you think I have to create a resume, put it into Naukri, and I share it to everybody, attach the file and send it? And I think of busy people like who are organizing this one can save my profile in their system every time when they go out and click and save and they want to search in the future. Come on. Technology is what we need to take advantage of. Okay, so I can take a free website for my profile through LinkedIn. I can take a free website of me through WordPress or Blogger. And there's a lot. Okay. Initially, when I started learning about this one, okay, I always visited. Okay, I always took advantage of free blogger.coms, free websites like amudakumar.blogspot.com. The one thing which I initially started with, the first time when I started making money from Google, this is a platform which I used basically. Okay, amudanrajita.blogspot.com. Okay, this is the second or third blog which I created. Okay, I created one thing called edupedia.blogspot.com. I think I'm not sure whether this still exists. Edupedia.blogspot.com. Okay, yeah, this is the one which I created. The first blog somewhere around 2008. Right, the first blog which I created for free. See, this photograph was taken when I was doing my 10th standard. My 10th CBSE photograph is this. See, I don't even remember the password. The website is still alive. I don't spend money for this. I don't spend money for this. It's still there. But a website which I initially started. Then later I moved on to another website, basically called, I think, it's basically the amudanraju.blogspot.com. Again, another free platform. Once I started learning the concept about SEO and all this stuff, when I came to know how things are working, then I registered the website called appna.com, which is generating revenue for me right now, which is customized. And right now for my business, once I become a full-time trainer, amazon.com is what is being used. If you see, look at the transition somewhere from 2008 to 2020 today, the last 12 years of journey. This is basically called the transition. Okay, when you want to learn it by yourself, that's okay. But all our websites, right? So this is also a website. Still, you can find this content inside Google. When I put my site called operator and check it, still it is there inside Google. Okay, I think it is not indexed. Why? Because quality of the content. Once upon a time, I wrote. Again, this is a copy-paste content. Okay. Now, if you look into this one, this is amazon.blogspot.com, this is appna.com, this is amazon.com. Now, this is the transition which I can show it to you, that anybody can do it for free also. Now, when it comes to business, people have to win your trust. That time, you have to go for the paying practices. Okay, there are lots of services, especially with the domain name and the hosting service. Okay, SiteGround, there is one service called SiteGround. There is one more service called Bluehost. Okay, we have something called GoDaddy. Okay, all these companies offer both hosting and domain name service providers. You don't need to be a technical person. You can download a template online and you can design. Okay, if you look into my Amadakumar or appna.com or any other website, I can suggest you, right? I did not develop any website. So we use a system called CMS. It is basically called content management system. Okay. Now, if you are planning to build a website like Amazon and Flipkart, remember, you cannot do it with a free platform. Trust me. Okay. So, free platform can do only few things for you. Because it is free, lots of people who are spammers, who will cheat other people, will take free platform to do it. So, when people want to connect with you, when they connect with you through .blogspot.com, .wordpress.com or Quora.com, okay, they will not have that much amount of confidence with you. They'll be like, this guy is using a free platform. After getting the money, he may disappear at any point in time. So no trust. But a domain name will be registered. Okay, now that means, oh, this guy is taking the business little seriously. So the trust factor on your business increases, on your brand name especially. Okay, so it's very important. So once you create your website and you hire a domain name and also a hosting service provider, you need to design your website. And you can use the content management system like blogger.com, WordPress. Okay, that's a content management system. Magento is another content management system. Okay, Drupal. So there's a lot. That's because you don't know about it, don't feel bad. Even I was not aware about all this stuff when I initially started. And you don't need to know about everything. That is another important factor. Okay, Blogger, WordPress, Magento. Now what happens? Lots of people used to raise this question. Do I need to be technically strong to work on digital marketing or search engine optimization? Do I need to, learn the machine languages to do it? Okay, in my opinion, no. You don't need to do that. It is not required, right? For example, if you want to ride a bike or a two-wheeler, it's okay if you know what is an accelerator, what is a brake, and what is a clutch, and when to use what. So knowledge is sufficient about it. Nobody will ask you your automobile engineering degree to ride two-wheeler. They will ask you a license, that's it. Which means a license is a proof of your knowledge. Correct. A proof for your knowledge. That's what it is. So if you want to ride a two-wheeler, you don't need to become a automobile engineering certified person. It's okay if you know how to use this stuff. So let us not try to become more techie. Let us learn all the languages, all the stuff. Nothing is going to happen. All the smart brains in the world are already hired by smart organizations like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and everything. The brilliant people have already joined the institutions and universities like Bhatta University. You take, Anna University, you take, IIT, NIT, IIM. All these people have already joined in the brilliant organizations. Brilliant people are already studying all the stuff, and they are the one who is creating all this stuff. And the leading organizations like Microsoft, Facebook, and Google are hiring the best brain across the globe, who are techies. Now those techies will create a free product like this and give it to us, and we use it for free, like Google Drive we are using today. I'm completely documenting here in Google Drive, correct? Right? I'm completely documenting this one in the Google Drive. Yes or no? Right? But do you think I developed this Google Drive platform? No, I'm only using it. So I don't need to be the core technical developer for doing this. Okay, very simple. I can show you a live example in front of you. Okay, the content management system which I use right now is the blogger.com. I can go to blogger.com. Okay, and I can open the content management system. It is automatically opening. Okay, so what happens? I can go ahead, okay, and click on editing this one, modifying this one based on my choice. Okay, at least not this one. I will try to do with a different one. Okay, I already had one thing for demo. I just created. Okay, let me see. Is there anything for demo here? Crash all the DG update. Okay, I will take any one, not a problem. So let me take this GeoBase or something like that. When Geo was launched, I was more attracted towards this. I started writing some content for this. Okay, so what is this? Basically, it's a blogger.com. It's a blog. When I click on this, why? Oh, I don't have the domain name registered for this. Okay, that has been removed. Okay, let me try sample. Yeah, I have the sample here. Okay, there's something sample here. I just created to let people know about this. So when I click on this sample, this is how it looks like. Okay, a small kind of website. Okay, how can I change the design? I simply go to the theme option. So I just need to know how to do it. I go to the customize option. I go to the restore option, and I click on upload. So there will be template that will be developed by people out there, and they'll be saving it here. So I can go to the desktop version, and I can go to this option of mixture. And I have Blogger templates downloaded, affiliation, direct free, header, jobs, KD. There are lots of templates available, which is already downloaded. Okay, I can go over and take any of the template. Let me take okay, COVID template. Not COVID template, it's a Kelly. Okay, so there is particular document called XML document. So as I've already said, I just need to know what to do and how to use it. That's it. I don't need to develop that. I simply go click on Kelly and I upload this. What happens automatically? The theme is being restored with the new theme which I upload. Okay, restore the theme. Things are done within a fraction of a second. Look at this one. There is something called sample. Now I'm going to reload this. Now see how does this change? Completely change with the different interface. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, tell me.
The screen is not visible, sir.
Is it? Okay,
Yes.
let me look at this. Gentlemen, how about others? Not visible for other people also? Okay, I'm presenting. So those people, at least I need one confirmation from somebody that yes, screen is visible or not visible. Visible, okay. For those people, you are not visible, please disconnect and connect again immediately. It will automatically be taken care. Otherwise, check whether the screen is pinned, different screen is pinned. Else, disconnect and connect again, you will see it immediately. Okay. Wonderful. So look at this one. I simply uploaded a document or a product that is developed by someone else. Okay, and the design has changed, just like that. Right, so care health diagnosis, something like that. So what I can do, I just want to let you know about this. Okay, I can go to the layout option and I can simply edit, drag and drop some systems to change it. Okay, so there is something called a sample header. I can simply click, instead of sample, what I'm trying to say, I'm going to remove this as Kelly. Instead of sample, I'm going to say sample website. Okay, and I can describe my blog. Okay, sample blog or website. That's simple like this. If I have a logo with me, I can choose upload my logo. Things are done. If I don't have logo, no issues. I will go save it Automatically what happens after saving, I can go to the sample, I reload, the Kelly will be gone and the name will be like sample website. See, a small change is done. Correct. I can go here and I can look into another mail menu. I have some sliders here, so they have sliders to move from left to right or something like that. I can go to the slider option. Okay, there is something called 5 or recent slider. Okay, I can remove this if I don't want. I can go click on this, remove this option. So the slider is removed. Now I go here and I reload this. Now I won't be having a slider. The slider is gone. Can you see? Right? I have only one image here. So now what I'm trying to say here is we can easily add stuff. We can drag and drop. There is something called follow by email. There is something called subscribe to us. There is something called Facebook button. What I can do, I want this Facebook button to come at the top. I can click, drag and drop it. I can put follow by email at the bottom. I can put it here. I can move my pages to the another option. I can move the subscribe button here. Now, drag and drop system have come in such a way that we don't need to learn coding at all. We just need to add images, content inside. We just need to customize all this stuff based on our requirements. We are not going to create, we are going to only customize. The same thing happens with the WordPress. Okay. You can buy templates, you can buy the design, and you can customize it. Like you buy your ready-made dress in the tailor shop or in our shopping mall, right? Nowadays, people don't buy product, cut it, customize it, right? They buy ready-made items. And one such person transformed from stitching the dresses to moving to ready-made items. Okay, so this is how it will be working out. Okay, so basically, so search engine optimization. Okay, if you the website design, when you look into this one, okay, everything is like kind of content management system right now. Okay, so you can go to a website called Google Domains to register your domain. Like GoDaddy, you have. You can go to any website. These are like core banking. Okay, you can go to any website and search for a domain of your choice. Okay, let me say your name is Mr. Rajesh. Okay, Rajesh, if you want to register your name, okay, it says this is a very famous name, and it says, I'm sorry. Wow, 74 lakh rupees. Oh, this is very demanding website because of the name is very famous. Okay. Now, so Rajesh.life, Rajesh.word, Rajesh.vip, Rajesh.shop. It is only 140 rupees, something like that. So very famous websites are very costly. All right. So you want to change Rajesh Kumar. Okay, that's also very costly. Okay. Of huge. Okay. Now what happens? You can go to another website called Google Domains. Google Domain Registration. They also offer this one. Okay. You can see which website is coming up here. So Google Domains. Okay. So this is basically the registrar. Okay. Google Domains. It's loading. So here also you can go out and search something. Okay. So find a perfect one. This is going to take to get a new domain. And let me say go out and search about Rajesh Kumar and hit enter. Okay. So almost like even Reliance Fresh also sells Hamam soap. Okay. More soap also selling the Hamam soap. The same way, Google is also selling a domain. Okay. GoDaddy is also selling a domain. You can go out and buy your domain of your choice wherever you want to go out and buy it. Okay. Now it also involves other aspects on how to do it and how do you do all this stuff. End of the day, the purpose why you want to do this is very important. Okay, the purpose why you want to do this is very important. Okay, so creating a website involves its logo, its images, its text content, the video content. Okay, in order to create a text content, you can use the voice typing process like this. You might have seen, right? In lots of places, I used the voice typing. I typed in front of all you people, along with spelling mistake and other stuff. So you can use the cloud storage or the computing storage format to write content on voice typing basis so that you can write content faster, unique content. In order to create graphic designing content, you can go to the websites like canva.com, which is very, very user friendly for lots of people. Okay. where you can register and have your account with this one. Okay, you can go to canva.com and select a choice of your own designs, whichever you can have, right? So I can show you. I created my trainer profile. Okay, my trainer profile using canva.com. I can show it to you live. I have no issues on that, right? I created my own trainer profile, but I'm not a graphic designer. Correct. I'm not a graphic designer. I can update my own content. I'm not dependent on a graphic designer. Can you look at this one? The image is added by me, the content is added by me, modified by me. Okay, so every information is given by me. It's my own content, right? I don't need to depend on a graphic designer or a Photoshop editor to come and do this for me. I can create for my own website. At the same time, I can go to the social media section and see some images out there. I can create an Instagram post by clicking on this. I can create a TikTok background. So everything is ready-made available. I don't need to do anything, right? All I need to do is to customize it based on my requirements. Okay, I can go to the website like canva.com. Okay, I can click on this and see how does this image is. If this image is not my choice, what I can do? I can go ahead to the photo section which I have, or the upload section whichever I have. Okay, and I can choose the section whichever I have here. Okay, the images that I uploaded. Okay, I can click on this. Let me say this button. Image is coming here. I can simply click, drag, move this button, put it at the top. Okay, I can make it like this in this size. Okay, it is coming at a full screen. This is one. I can put this unsubscribe button here, maybe somewhere around here. So where I'm going to tell people like, hey, unsubscribe from my newsletter. I don't own this channel anymore. I'm going to tell the people, so this is done. If the background is not good, I can click on this one and go to the option here, whichever I have. Okay, the photos is here. Okay, so without selecting it, okay, I can go to the animate option. Okay, so there are different options available. So I just need to click, drag, drop. I can add a text. Okay, I can move this, put it here. I add this one, and I put this image somewhere over here. Okay, and I just arrange it accordingly. Right, I'm creating my own images. Okay, let me minimize it, put it here. That's it. Okay, if I want to show several unsubscribe button here, what I can do? I will just minimize this. Okay, I will duplicate this. I will copy and paste here and put multiple buttons here. Yes. Now, what does it mean? I am designing something by myself. I am creating something on my own. I am a creator just by using an online platform. I don't need to become a Photoshop expert. Very simple. Click, drag and drop. Download this image in front of you. Download this image. Go to your website. Upload this image on your website. You become a like a website designer kind of stuff. You don't need to become a website designer. It's okay if you know how to use this. Simple. Okay. So if you pay attention to this, website creation can be of two things. One is like paid and another one is free. Okay. Now, whichever you prefer based on your choice is what it is. You are going to spend somewhere around 800 rupees for your domain name. Okay. A hosting at an average in the industry. Okay. You may end up, okay, in the industry, you may end up, spending around 8,000 to 10,000 rupees a year to have a quality service. Okay, but still there are opportunities where you can do it at a little lesser price also. Okay, there is always more than one way to do anything. Okay, and what I follow is a cost-effective and quality method. Okay, wonderful. So this is the things and information from my side, gentlemen. Still, there are lots of options, available to create your own websites and all this stuff. It depends on your need and your requirements. Okay, great. So there are some more options. Okay, so Ilamati Chandru has requested me, please tell me about bookmarking and directory submissions are still valid to off-page process. And what are the valid and benefit process in off-page SEO nowadays? Okay, so with respect to link building and off-page SEO practices, lots of people say there are more than 10, 12 practices available. Okay, but to be very frank, Google has never ever endorsed practices like bookmarking, directory submission, okay, yellow pages submission, or local business listing. Google never said do all this stuff to increase your authority or website visibility. No, Google does not work that way. Okay. If it is your choice, you can do it. You cannot guarantee. Google has never said don't do it. Google has never said go out and do it. No. If it is working for you, you can continue. But in my opinion, it's a waste of time. In my opinion, it's a waste of time. It will have some impact, a marginal impact it will have, but it will not have a huge impact. Okay. When people explore your content naturally, and when they naturally link to your content, that is what is reality. Okay. If you are rowdy, then people should know you are rowdy. You should not promote yourself as gundas. Nano rowdy da, nano rowdy da. You don't need to promote. People should know you are that particular person, right? So the same way, people should know about your content. That is very important. Is what it is working out here. Okay. So with respect to SEO, creating a quality content is the only secret. If at all, if you have any doubts, I want you to refer to this particular document or a link, which is basically like Google Webmaster Content Quality Guidelines. So there is an official document by Google, which says like Webmaster Content Quality Guidelines. Okay, I can just add this link into the document also, and I can share it to this chat window too. Okay, I can share it to this chat window also. So this basically, which is going to talk about the quality requirements. Okay, so content quality requirements. Okay, so developers at google.com. You can visit this particular in the latest page when you access this document. Okay, great, gentlemen. Gentlemen, with a shorter period of time, I could able to cover all this, but remember, it is not everything. This is a huge subject. Okay, this is your pure intention and interest to explore more. Okay. Now I have some 10 more minutes to go. I want people to come out with questions and I can give you an answer, gentlemen. And by the way, so there is an attendance form being shared here on the feedback form. Mandatory to go ahead and apply the attendance and also feedback. Okay. So I think this link will be shared only during the session, not during the YouTube session or something like that. Okay. So, okay, gentlemen, what are the doubts you have? What are the doubts you have? Any other doubts, gentlemen? Please do raise it here. We have only 10 minutes to go for the doubts I can clarify. I really appreciate those people who raised the doubt in the whole session. Okay. Thank you, Vasanta, for your feedback. Excellent session. Okay. Amazing. Okay, so this is a Google document. This is a Google Drive document. Okay, this cannot be downloaded. This cannot be sent to you. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Park. Okay, so this is a Google document. Okay, so whomsoever needs the document access, you can go ahead and try to request through this particular link, and I will take all your email address and I'll give you access to this document. Okay, that is your choice. Whomsoever needs it only can go ahead and do it. Okay. I will be giving you access to this document. I will not be giving you edit access. This is only be a visible access for you. Okay. So thank you for your information and useful session. So thank you so much, Valli Kumari, and also Dawal Path. Thanks so much for the feedback. Doubts, please. 10 minutes of doubts, please. Doubts, please. Difference between cheap website and costly website. Yeah, cheap website is low in cost. Costly website is very costly, basically. Right? Okay, there is nothing called cheap. There is only called affordable. Okay. So there are websites that is created by bigger brands like Google, like blogger.com is by Google. Okay. Doesn't mean that Google is cheap. Okay. Facebook is giving something for free. Doesn't mean that that is cheap. Okay. Yes, they are already $1 million business. Okay. When you say free, remember Facebook is free, Instagram is free, TikTok is free, YouTube is free, Google Maps is free, Google Assistant is free, right? You take anything, LinkedIn is free, right? So, and all these services are free, but the parent organizations are multi-million dollar organizations. Okay, multi-million dollar organizations. So in digital, there is nothing called cheap, there is only called affordable. Okay, as a beginner, free is good or paid is good. Okay, it is okay to go with free and explore the things. And once you are confident enough, okay, try to gain a mentor for you. Okay, so I offer the mentorship program to lots of people, but it depends for lots of people also. When you are starting something new, you will be already under a primary job. Okay, so try to get a mentor for you. Okay, so and be in touch with that mentor, and he will be able to guide you when to do and what to do, and that's the right way to do. If you are trying something new, please try to have a mentor along with you on any industry, because you know very well everybody, okay, everybody who plays cricket in the international arena is a very good player. You take Mr. Sachin, you take Mr. Dhoni, they are very good players, but still they never played a single match without a coach, right? So have a mentor for you. That's really great. That can help you. Okay. So it's always better to go for free because you don't have a financial loss. Okay, just to practice. Once you master the skill, preferably you can go to the paid technique. Okay. So bookmarking and direct submission still valid, as I've already said. Okay. So that is your choice. Okay. If you have no other task to do, you can go around to it. But I strongly believe in creating quality content rather than we go and create those. Okay. What are the valid and benefits processing off-page SEO nowadays? Okay. Preferably guest posting, writing guest articles, or writing articles on other websites. Okay, publishing the content is the preferred option right now, because you are offering quality content to somebody for free, and they will link to your website. So link juice will flow like anything. Okay, so article submission and also guest posting will be the two most effective methods of doing it. And there are competitive analysis technique and also email outreach program. Okay, that can be working out. Okay, Mr. Sendil is raising this question: how paid SEO works? Okay, SEO does not have a paid system, sir. SEO means it is organic. There is no paid SEO system. When you are paying money in the search engine platform, that is called search engine marketing, where you spend money to advertise your product in Google search engine whenever people search. Okay, there is something called a search engine marketing, where you pay money to Google or to any other search engine, but SEO is always free, organic. Okay, so there is nothing called paid SEO, sir. Wonderful. Gentlemen, any other questions? Any other questions? You can raise it here. Okay. Is Blogger website safe, sir? Yes, Blogger is very, 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 very safe because it is owned by Google. If you trust Google, you can trust Blogger. Okay. Yes, it's very safe. Yeah. Okay. Assessment link. I think the management team will take care, Mr. Rajan. Ranjan. Yeah. Wonderful. Gentlemen, any other questions? I'm really eager to give you lots of answers to your questions if you raise it. Okay. If anybody in the session needs a personal support, especially related to all this stuff and something, go Google Amudha Kumar, take my contact number and get in touch with me. Okay. So that's sounds from my side. With 4 more minutes to go, so thank you so much, gentlemen, for giving this opportunity to associate with you today. It is today that it is planned by God to meet all these people in this particular session. Okay, hope the knowledge which I have shared with you will be of little bit help to you to explore more. Okay, this is not the end, gentlemen. This is at the start. Okay, so when is your next session, sir? Organizers need to let me know when is my next session. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Vasundara. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great day. Let me hand over to the host, so we will proceed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Saran. Okay. So either Sneha or Shakti can take over. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Can somebody break the silence by raising some questions? I'm still available. Thank you, Hafiz. Thank you. Thank you, Varivipara Kumar. Thank you so much.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, madam.
Yeah, like you, I was acted as a resource person very recently, 2 to 5 o'clock. I joined earlier than you.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah. And today is the second day of international 10 days international digital marketing program. I thank all the 62 participants on Google Meet and others from via YouTube live link. Thank you very much for your patient listening and understanding about the today's concept. Thank you very much for the fifth time Mr. Amada Kumar is joining with us. Not because of me, based on his performance and the feedback given by the audience. Thank you, sir, for your sharing journey with us academically. And I thank all the participants. We will meet again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Have a great day. How Amazon or Flipkart always on top than compared to others? Okay, Mr. Sendil, Amazon and Flipkart are like ocean, so they are very big organization. They have got a very huge database. Okay, and because only 10-20% of the articles are visible, remaining 80% of the articles by Amazon and Flipkart are still invisible. Okay, because it's very huge, we feel like for everything they are coming at the top. Okay, like Amazon and Flipkart are like Sarana stores. That's the reason there is a huge crowd there, right? They have lakhs and lakhs of product to sell, so there are hundreds and hundreds of people going on, right? The new website that is started is like a small petty shop. They have only 50 products there, so only 10 people will come, right? So basically this is how it works. Okay, so thank you, Sendil, for raising this question. Okay, so Niveta, I wish to join your classes. That is not my motive here, Niveta, but anyway, if you are so curious, explore my name and you can process from there. Okay, take out my contact from my internet and you can take it from me. Okay, my intention here is not to increase the admission for my process. I'm here to share my complete knowledge. Okay, but it depends on your individual decisions, gentlemen. So Vasundhara has attended 4 phases also. Awesome, Vasundhara. Thank you so much. Okay. Gentlemen, I think it's the time to leave. Have a great day. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Okay, bye-bye.